I'll lay claim to the stars.
As it should be.
I'll see you terminated.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is each strike is a prayer. I will bathe the battlefield in righteous fury. I will not.
I shall not fear. Suits my purposes.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Cover me. Will do.
If I may.
Here we go. Out of my way.
At your beck and call. It will be done. I will do my duty.
My vow is to serve. The old Messiah knows all. Brilliance fall. Let's quick. Let's get to it. Here we go. Let's make it quick. Get to it.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. No one can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I am muted. Thank you so much. Oh, I've been chatting away for a while. Oh. Oh. You can tell I'm not a streamer. Ugh. Yes, those officer builds are viable, but they are not optimized for current patch DLC. I haven't made the officer versions. Thank you. But yeah, yes, they are viable. Thank you. But I was just saying, yeah, I hope you've all been enjoying the DLC. If you have any questions, do let me know, and maybe just let me know how your own adventures and journeys are going on with it. Funny.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
The scripture process is favorable.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Here we go.
Damn, before those enemies go first, they might actually kill this dude before he gets a chance to do anything.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done.
AI's getting bullied by the swarm
And you're
mobs.
back in court.
Good morning! Or good afternoon, as it might be for some.
Request approved.
Can I hit him with this from there? No, he's too far.
Running combat. Aim to all variable. Hold on. Here we go. Let's make it quick.
We might be able to kill the boss before he turns a lot of the stuff. Ooh, ooh. He turned a lot of things there. Oh my god, he turned so many groups of enemy. Oh no.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
However, luckily, I have just the build for that.
All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost. Nothing I can't do.
I'll take this for now.
Suits my purposes.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Stand a chance.
Nice.
Already done. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Dude, this is why I like the shotgun build so much. Like, you just do so much with them. I can't hit him with that, but we can give Abrad
My place
some
is at the
fun.
fore. Ending the aftermath of an orbital strike. It will be done, and you're reduced to dust. It will be done.
Are we going again? I don't think there's any more enemies around here, though.
Victory is imminent.
I sometimes forget where this fight is. Yeah, it's below the warehouse. Blade Dance Execute Pile still viable. I've actually updated it. It doesn't. It's weaker as Executioner. You could do Executioner. Sorry, weaker as Overseer. Executioner's better. So at the bottom of my Lex tab, I've obviously got the build that I'm using now. And then I've got two variants, but I've updated the Pyro Blade Dance Executioner. Sanctions, yep. I've updated the Warrior Pyromancer to use with shields. I've updated the Gunner version, but I'm thinking about making an Optive version because it seems quite fun. I might do that around Telepath and Overseer. I've also... This is a build that is ready for if they ever do buff operatives. This is going to be a very overpowered dual pistol sniper rifle operative executioner. So this guy's all ready to go if they ever do buff. But that's obviously in the description of this video and every other video.
Request approved.
Yeah, someone was saying that they felt like they buffed operative damage, but it's looking about the same to me. Oh, that was with 6. So, yeah, I'm guessing his damage might have been much higher. I just got the update. Would you... it might be worth going through Act 1 again just to see the new cutscenes, or you can watch me do it, because I'm about to go get the new cutscene. So if you don't want to replay through Act 1 to see the new cutscene, just watch me. Because I'm literally about to go to the new cutscene. So everything... Oh, let's do a couple more. I know it might auto pick up when I leave. The handcuffs don't work on Aurora. I'm going to test it anyway, because what I'll do is, even though Cassia, Overseer, is very OP, and it's what my video is going to be on, I'll make her Grand Strategist so I can test that, and I'll use Jay as my Overseer officer. But yes, we're going to quickly go to the new cutscene now. So there's one new cutscene and one new encounter. They changed the, do you know the sniper fight of the mines right before Aurora? They've got rid of that fight. It's now a huge swarm fight where you and the Arbitrator team up to fight a huge swarm of enemies and a screamer. Yes, the new cutscene is as you go through here.
Duty prevails.
Alright, I will quickly pick up the loot here.
Tolerate weakness. Something of interest.
Cool. Oh yes, new cutscene. It's here. Oh, obviously, if anyone doesn't want to see the new cutscene, leave the stream for like just 5 minutes. Like. Or yeah, just tab out or something for 5 minutes. But it's the same one from one of the trailers. Fucking love that. Yeah, just go through and mow everyone down. The Arbiters are such a cool faction. They would be awful as real life police. Oh my god, you would not fuck with them. It's like the LAPD coming to whoop your ass.
Solomon Antha of the Adeptus Arbites. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Ricadamanoris.
His being a member of the Adeptus Arbites, I presume. One might say such a tone is
Arbites.
an attribute of their occupation, your lordship. Proctor, before you stands rogue trader Von Valancius, the Emperor's anointed and bearer of the sacred warrant. As for his lordship's business on this planet, I'm afraid you do not have the authority to demand an answer. I would ask that you treat the Lord Captain with the same respect that you gave Lady Theodora. The late Lady Theodora.
So, Theodora von Valancius is dead. I will deliver this tragic news to Marshal Strax.
You're also a marshal, by the way, if you go with the Arbitrator origin.
I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbites. I won't keep you any longer. That skirmish just now, Glato didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today.
Is the voice actor English, or is he trying to do a bit of English there? Because I'm hearing some London twangisms in there.
Fight our way to the local administratum palace and ascertain whether a fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up.
Oh yeah, Servo Skull J, I entirely replaced Pascal with. I actually level Law Imperium and Tech Use, and then I give her the item that allows her to reroll failed checks, so that way you can guarantee on Unfair the Tech Use and the Logic ones, even though her scores are lower.
Arbitrators, Eliminate the surviving rebels.
So he just shot someone moving.
There's time for conversation.
The dog growled and then he shot someone moving.
Unless you have more questions, I'll proceed with my assignments. Every citizen.
That's funny. I didn't notice the body moving. I just saw the shot.
Is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile. Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records in crucial? I must refuse. Our mission and the marshal's orders take priority, even over a request from an individual as empowered as you. Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities. This is a planet-wide rebellion.
Governor's failing in his responsibilities.
Or worse,
It's so London. It's fucking
rebels are
hell.
blind in both themselves and others, and the ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard.
It's the most insane thing I've ever heard. It's like a London, well, more London Jason Statham.
Investigate the disappearance of
I knew I liked
particularly
Solomon.
valuable
This is the first time I'm hearing his voice actor as well.
Now we are having to deal with them too. It's about a tithe ship. A vessel loaded to the brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Reichad Manoris.
We do sometimes pronounce our T's as well. We don't always say about. It's about. But Solomon comes at level 24. He's a soldier overseer. You can't change Focal. He's also a vigilant.
Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on Dargonis and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial Made it.
No. Again, cool faction, cool unit. Good work on the voice actor. They did a good job. We get to loot the one he shot.
So that is how servants of the law operate. Such coordination. Such a wealth of scarlet and gold.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
But yeah, so I built Solomon very similar to how I build my own Vigilant. He just comes with a lot of fellowship level up for some reason. There's a small percentage you get on one ability for Overseer to Fellowship, and they just went all in.
Cast your eye there.
Which of the office builds in your spreadsheet would you recommend for a smooth unfair run? All of them. Office is really powerful. If you want to just be overpowered, Grand Strategist.
See? Right there.
No, level 24 is still his tier 2. Level 36 is Exemplar, so you get to do 24 to 30, well, 24 to 55 actually is yours freely to change. But he comes 4 levels higher than Ulfa.
The Emperor
New challenge
favors me
for me?
today.
But his build isn't bad. Actually, I can show you his build, because I already mapped out his build, and I've obviously done my own one. But his default build, it's not horrendous. There's my builds. So obviously Solomon comes up to level 24, so he gets Rack and Ruin, Demolition Engineer, second skin, so he's medium armor built. He takes Camaraderie, which isn't bad. It's something I prioritize later, because he takes I take Tenderize first. That's why I would have put over here. Relentless Pursuit is the Fellowship abilities. So you can see they went all in on Fellowship for this one ability, and it's like a 4% damage boost to your pet. It's not worth the 3 levels up, in my opinion. But yeah, they have Defensive Maneuver, so he generates NP on Shield Bash, but like it's very rare you're going to Shield Bash, because he doesn't have 2-weapon fighting, so if you Shield Bash, you can't shoot. So I pick up 2-weapon fighting and Shotgun Mastery, so I can use 2 shotguns, or Shield and Shotgun with him. Yeah, so it's built in around the dog running to you. They do take advanced tracking. This is the ability that you use to increase the pet's damage. The more it moves, the more damage it does. So perimeter defense doubles its movement to defend an ally. So what you do is you want to attack one enemy one place after you activate advanced tracking. You then want to run to a different pack of enemies on the other side of the map. Then you do perimeter defense with protect. The dog will run back to you and it will AoE attack everything, and it will get a huge like base 100 damage increase from all the tiles it's crossed. But yeah, his build's not bad. Obviously, Second skin, there is a good coercion medium armor that increases armor, so he has over 100 armor in medium, so it's not bad. Like there's nothing in here that is bad other than these fellowship levels. Fellowship. But oh yeah, I already updated the spreadsheet. Like I said, I stream and I make videos just to help people that want to see it. Like the spreadsheet is free domain, public use. I even let the Neo Seeker guys copy off the spreadsheet for their guides. Like I don't care. It's all about just helping the player base. Like, I struggled learning the game because everything on YouTube was either wrong, conflicting, or based on out-of-date information. So that's why I like putting relevant stuff. And it's why I don't mind if people like to argue with me, because if I'm wrong, I learn something new, and then I can help put out the word of what's right.
Halt! I noticed something. Victory awaits!
Yeah, so some of Owlcat's pre-built companions have been horrible. I'm finishing Chapter 3 on my first campaign, Icon class. Wanted to run second as Heretic and enabling DLC only then, but the new companion DLC story appear more dogmatic friendly. Icon class dogmatic feels like it fits the theme more, but there is some... Don't worry. Act 2, there are some very good Heretic options. So if you want to be a Heretic, you can gain power from the DLC, so... Don't worry about that. I meant that's all it's meant to be. If it makes the game more accessible, good. I want this game to be successful because it's fun. Like I feel like Owlcat deserve the attention. I feel like Owlcat deserve to make profit off it, and I feel like players just need a more friendly introduction. And if I can help bridge that, then groovy. Yeah, it's not like Baldur's Gate 3 where you have wikis and thousands of content creators to help bridge that gap and years of wealth of experience. Not many people played the Rogue Trader tabletop, and obviously, yeah, trying to translate that to this is, yeah, it's crazy.
Never doubt me.
What is that?
Oh no, we are already on mines. Everyone stop moving.
Tolerate weakness.
How we didn't set that off?
Hey, what's that? I better myself through my service.
Absolutely love your build guides and dedicated to the game. Yeah, and like I said, there's no competition with builders in this game. That's one of the really nice things about the community. If you don't like my style of building, then definitely check out Remortus, check out Slandered Gaming, check out CRPG Bro, check out Walagia. Sorry, I'm bad with pronunciations. I'm terribly English, you see, and we're notoriously bad at learning other cultures and languages. I see the work in process builds double up on the servo skull. I've been playing with a bit and it just dies constantly. The servo skull, so if you're using it to tank, it's terrible. I don't think it's very good on operative. What the servo skull does is it allows you to AoE your officer buffs, and it allows you to double bring it down. So the thing to do with the service goal is hide it at the back till your turn, and then you move it up to your party and you mass buff and you double bring it down. So ideally you could even bring it down to another officer to get the buffs up, but then obviously they can't bring it down from that until later. But it's very good at getting the buffs out. When you have the commander's chrono, overpowered, but that's Act 4. But it's really decent until then. There are some things for it. So if I bring up my sheet a little bit. So if we have a look at Jay's build, because Jay is perfect for it because she's unkillable, because she gets Law Imperium to HP and armor. So she has the most HP and all that sort of stuff. So I take Medical Signal because that can heal your allies. But Emergency Stimulation will revive a dead ally. Master's Patronage will give the Servo Skull Swarm temp HP based on your fellowship. So if you have that, this will help it survive. And obviously the most important one's Energy Multiplier. But yeah, no, and Pascal, I hated it. I tried it. So Pascal, I tried with Servo Swarm because you can AoE debuff, but it felt so low impact that even giving him extra turns felt like a waste because he doesn't apply exploits next turn. So you need it on his main turn, But being a operative, you have no agility, so you go dead last. So I was like, I said this to the devs. I actually put together a video just internally for the devs to explain the difference with each of Pascal's builds and why they don't really progress the game in the current format and meta, and why it doesn't feel good and unfair. Like, why it works fine on lower difficulties. Like, the Plasma Cannon Bounty Hunter is still his most optimal build, because you can do 2k damage a shot, you can do 3 to 4 attacks a turn, without extra turns if you know how to loop certain things, and even more than that, you can do an infinite turn loop if you have a second bounty hunter, and it's just so strong. It's so strong. But then you've got his Servo Skull Swarm. He does 200 damage, so he does 1/10 the damage of his bounty hunter build. If you make his Missionary Oath, all you're doing is giving an extra turn and you go first, but at least you're passively applying his exploits. So if you've got another like Yiralit then has all her exploits up for extra turns, so giving her extra turns makes sense. So he can give her the extra turns, and then suddenly Yiralit works, and Yirilit's now a good character because you just use Pascal to use Missionary Oath. So I've said it's not a fun playstyle. That's not what I want to be doing with a character. Obviously you've got his Plasma Assassin character, which will also do really high damage, and then you've got him with the Eagle. So basically with the Eagle, all you're essentially doing is using joint analysis to boost Eagle's damage, and the Eagle will still do about 200 damage itself, so it's not fantastic, but it feels like regular Pascal with more attacks. So I'm not happy with where Pascal and other operatives are. To me personally, they don't feel enjoyable, and I've been complaining to the devs non-stop. But at the end of the day, if I'm the only one complaining, then they're not going to buff them, because they say that my style of play is unintentional, because I shouldn't be winning the game before enemies act, but I do. And the fact that they've buffed the start of Act 1, that the enemies do 15 damage per shot in their burst fire, and that's 3 to 4 hits, so they're doing 45 to 60 damage cross map. I'm meant to win before they act because they one-shot me otherwise. So something's gone wrong. And to be fair, I don't know what they need to do to balance it. All I can do is work within the system that we currently have. Sorry, I'm just quick tab now, chat, just so I can level up, because I'm following my own sheet because I'm really bad at remembering stuff. So we're level 12, I think. So we want some agility here. We won't never stop believing to start trying to get some extra turns and stuff. Yep, I'm not taking Shotgun Mastery yet because we don't have access to the other bits. Yep, so you're looking good. Then Abelard. Abelard, I'm building into Arc Militant on this run, so level 12 is Toughness and Cruise. And yeah, Abelard feels good on this patch, especially with the shields, because now you can reliably build as a revenge attacker into shields on Arc Militant. That means late game, late game Abelard one turns turn 1 because of this, so it's pretty good. And what I'm doing with Idra is I'm actually building her up into an AoE buffer and healer, because Invigorate as an AoE is actually very usable. So I'm gonna take Confer Immunity here. Now you can just take you can take Corpus Conversion and abuse the shit out of that bug and have infinite psi rating in Act 1 if you want, because basically what Corpus Conversion does is, say I use Iron Arm and it buffs 5 companions, that's plus 10 psi rating. Because this is bugged. Every time you send a buff to an ally, you get plus 2 psi rating. So yeah, it just gives you plus 10 to your psi rating for using Iron Arm on your Cyber Raven. It's nutty. But yeah, I'm not abusing that at the moment. But I do take Corpus Conversion in my tier 2 because whilst that bug exists, I actually, my build is designed to use that the legitimate way. But yeah, we don't have that. Argentor. So level 12. Strength, so I can get ready for heavy guns. But weapon expert. Then, fun enough, Cassio and Pascal. So Zone of Fear. So there's 2 things you can do here. You can either take Zone of Fear, so you can get the prerequisites to get Point of Curiosity, or you can take Held in My Gaze. If you have another officer that you're going to make Grand Strategist, Held in My Gaze is the best option, because if you find out Cassia, she can solo Aurora, But because I don't have that, I'm taking Zone of Fear. I'm also going to take Strange Vitality, so she starts healing. So, yes. Pascal, joint analysis. So this is pretty much all he's going to do. He just gives his int to allies. That's his only job because it's just this is not designed the best. So let me quickly catch up on chat. So I'm just, yeah, that's chat free. Also, you build spreadsheet. Yep, thank you. No, it's good to hear. Yeah, apparently you can corrupt him. I've not seen that yet because I haven't tested too much into Solomon. I didn't play through much of Act 4 because I wanted to save that for when I was playing on live and stream, because I played through the shit out of Act 2 and 3. I'm looking for a melee psycho build where I don't have to inflict damage on myself. Do you have a build for that? Yes, but it's not as strong. But obviously my Heinrich's builds don't need to use that. But what have I built on my spreadsheet actually? So I haven't done one for current patch. Wrong spreadsheet. That is my puzzle guide, which is my own personal notes. So I did purposely build a non-trauma build Blade Dancer for that. That's Crime Lord Soldier, Pyro Assassin. Yeah, so this is a assassin build that purposely avoiding injuries. So this does use Orchestrate, but you don't injure yourself. But if you don't want to use the Pyromancy, just drop the Pyromancy. Just change it to Sanctic, because Sanctic gets a lot of buffs. I've also got Veil Master, which is I'm the Pyromancy guy. I love Pyromancy. If you're trying to avoid Pyromancy, don't come to this guy. I used to play action RPG game tournaments as a Pyromancer, so I always build into fire when the game allows me. But I can start trying to work on some non-pyro builds if people want to see some non-ones. I absolutely love your build, guys. End of the occasion. No, thank you, man. It's good to hear. I see the work in progress builds you double up on Service Corps. Yep, we did that. Service Corps Officer Familiar. Yep. Okay, I haven't gone to J yet. Yep. I'm running Officer Overseer RT, but I don't want 3 officers in the party. It's a bit overkill, so I wonder if I should skip J or Cassia. So J is definitely the best Overseer because she's so self-survivable. She doesn't need the pet, because the pet is a little bit weaker. Cassia is the best Grand Strategist because obviously her going first is just very strong. But you could also build Jay into a Master Tactician, and you could have your Rogue Trader as the Overseer, or you could make yours the Grand Strategist, and then move Master Tactician and Overseer onto Jay and her. And if you don't want to use all 3, don't use all 3. Just pick which one you like. Yeah, skip Overseer and Pascal. I don't think it's implemented. Funny enough, Overseer was designed to give Pascal a bounty hunter alternative, but it's just not better. It's objectively worse. So yeah. Oh, Slandered, hey man. Yeah, no, definitely some more. But funny enough, I was just telling people to check your channel out, if they wanted alternatives to me, they're actually decent. So their issue is that you're too strong, basically. Thanks to TED often being bad. It's Operative just needs a few little buffs. I think if they just let operatives have exploits on extra turns, they'd be good. They'd be usable because they don't benefit from their kit going first. They also hinder each other. So I think operatives, if they have more than 1 exploit, should remove all exploits from their attack -1. So they leave 1 up so they can still have their defensive talents online. But that's just me. I'm not a game dev. Shields super fun. No, I agree. Love shields. Have considered just ditching the shotgun and going with Inferno pistol build. Saves a ton of feats spent on shot. There are no feats for shotgun. Shotgun just fresh out of the gate. You don't need any feats for shotgun. Inferno pistol, you do need feats for, and yeah. Pyropass was just too good even for non-psycho. Yeah, Fire Within, best. Melting Armor, best. Oh, thanks, dude, appreciate it. No, man, I appreciate what you guys do. Obviously, before I started making rogue content for Rogue Trade, Slandered Gaming is one of the channels I actually did use to help figure out the game. So no, I do recommend his stuff, and unlike me, he has a personality. Is the spreadsheet updated or traffic? It's super busy. So the spreadsheet is actually, it's above maximum users, and I was trying to edit it this morning and I couldn't get into the spreadsheet. But yeah, if you look at the Lex builds tab down here, it should be open. But you might want to download an offline copy and then just check every now and then to see if I've updated or changed things. Just to help play with your play. But the spreadsheet is now accurate to my first play from media, but I'm now playing through the game live to see what they've changed. And then I'm updating builds with changes and the new items, because I didn't have access to all the new items, because Slandered will tell you on the media version, most of them were blank.
It's about time.
They're scrabbling around, digging into my skull from the inside.
Yeah, no worries, man. Actually, that's the point. I want to see what the new stuff does. There's shops right here. Are you going to keep making Pyro Blade Dance Overseer? I don't know why people keep asking about. Dude, Pyro Blade Dance Overseer, I don't know why you would do. Because Pyromancy isn't the best for Overseer. Because when you use the pet, even with the heroic action, to use your Psycho powers is weaker than if you use it. Because the pets use their willpower when they retransmit your powers. So if you've got 300 willpower and your pet's got 100, it's going to make it weaker in AoE. And Pyromancer does AoE anyway. You set yourself on fire and you firestorm. You just run around firestorming. So the pet build isn't the best for it. It's good for Telepath because you get AoE sensory deprivation, you get AoE mind rupture, you get AoE aftershocks. Even it keeps the damage up. It's also really, really good for Biomancy and Diviner. It's like so strong for those. But yeah, Overseer isn't designed for melee builds because your pet gets in the way of your own Blade Dancers. You'll tear up your own Raven. But my plan isn't to make a Pyromancer Raven unless something changes or there's a really OP item for it. Yeah, no, I'm loving it on Idra. The fact that you get the ability to send perils to enemies, Idra is less destructive. So let's have a look. Oh, so we got the reflective shield. That will go straight on Abelard. Multi-key and list helmet. Yes. So what else do we have? So we've got those basic bolters, plasma pistol, metronome. Ooh, neurohaptic amplifier. If the wearer uses stalwart defense, but its effect is not triggered at the start of their next turn, they gain toughness bonus MP during their next turn. So that's pretty good for vanguards, but it does nothing for me. What about the balance maul? The maul's harsh shove ability costs 1 AP. That's pretty nice. Additionally, the wielder can use shoving strike, which costs 2 AP. So I'm guessing that's an AoE knockdown. Oh yeah, AoE knockdown, which is the same as if Abelard just used Get Off Me, so something. How much do I have for? Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Yep. This goes up to level 4. Yeah. Oh, no, don't give him any fuel. We keep the fuel. Perfect. So give. Yep. Even Molten Beam can hit multiple targets. Yeah, Molten Beam's AoE, Firestorm's AoE. I don't see why you would use it. Have you played around with the Subjugator? Not yet. I do need to play more of the Cascade and Subjugator. You did mention that they were a bit disappointing, which is actually why I was happy I picked Vigilant. Because when I saw you pick Subjugator, because I was thinking about playing both, but when you said you did Subjugator, I was like, cool. I won't step on his toes. He can do Subjugator, I'll do Vigilant, and then we can compare notes later. So, let's see. Power Maul. So this one's 6 to 11, but less armor pen. I do like the idea of Bonk Stick make things go flying, though. This one, 8 to 12, but less armor pen, but more critical damage. 8 to 12. Why does this have a whole ass description? The other one doesn't. What's different? So it's just armor pen. It's just armor pen. Okay. We take the one with the most armor pen. Yeah. So it's a shame they don't have damage types, because obviously this one will crit damage more. That will do that more. Who doesn't love Bloodthirsty Goth Girlfriend? Yeah, no, she's pretty good. What weapon class do you recommend for Idra once she's Overseer? I go double staff. So I use Blood Drinker Staff for the 2 AP, and then I use a Lightning Staff in the secondary, just so she has an AoE. Oh, that's the point. We can use the OP shield to money blood. Pascal. Might as well take the metronome. And this helmet's... Yep. Idra is using the +3 logic goggles, apparently. Do we just give you armor help? Yeah, because everyone else is using something else. She just... Idra looks so funny. Overseer Bounty Hunter for Soldier Billet. So, I think they're both good, but I think the Bounty Hunter Vigilant is stronger. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Slandered. I was going to say, if you look in the description, I've got a link to a spreadsheet. I already have my initial builds for the Lex. So I've obviously got like Arc Militant Vanguard for A-Blood. Idra, I've got Overseer, Bounty Hunter, Executioner, Hydra for Clark. And then I've made an offensive Telepath Overseer build as well. Argenta, I've obviously got her Heavy Gunner build, Shotgun Bounty Hunter build. Cassia, I've got Grand Strategist, Servo Skull, and Eagle. Eagle is just weaker. Same with Pascal. So we got Servo, Bounty Hunter, Missionary Oath, Grand Strategist, Assassin. We've also got Eagle as well. Heinrichs, Executioner, because Executioner, the inertia boots make this build so fucking strong. It's unbelievable. So if you have 8 AP and you have the Warp Surge Brooch, that means you have 8 attacks, but you get movement trapped. What this does is every critical hit of your chainsaw gives you agility MP. If you have a 4-hit chainsaw, that will give 4 times your agility mod MP. So yeah, you 8 attacks, infinite movement. Balanced. Obviously, so I've got the Idra buffer build, but on Heinrichs, and this is because he's less likely to explode. Because sometimes the demon summons don't always pass to enemies, or if you don't have enemies near, you can die. I've got a 4 sword and pistol build, chainsaw assassin build, and sword and shield paladin build for him as well, which is Vanguard. Then Jay, Service Skull Swan, which is crazy fucking OP. Jay with Cyber Eagle, so like a Commissar build. Master Tactician Gunslinger build, and then a Vanguard build, which with the push gloves and the shotgun is actually fucking OP, because what the push gloves do is it gives you temp HP equal to the amount of push damage you did. So even on Argenta, you can get plus 45 temp HP in Act 1. It's so good. That's so good. Stupid. Yeah, made Bounty Hunter for Idra, Urilit, and also her Assassin. I've got Heavy Gunner build for Ulfa updated with some of the new DLC stuff. And obviously his Fire build, which was the one I was using last patch. Mazuhai, we've got Shearing Strikes or Death Aura build. Kibella, I've got her Executioner and her Assassin build updated now that Assassins don't kill themselves. And obviously Solomon's build, and then several different build variants of the Vigilant. I've updated my Pyromancer Blade Dancer, my Pyromancer Warrior, Pyromancer Soldier, and I've made a operative build for Executioner, but this is for when they buff it. So I have a feeling what they might buff, and if they do buff, this is going to be very strong. You can actually play that now. That build will be unfair. It's just not as fun as other setups could be. Where was I? Which would you say is stronger, your Cypher's Cane RP build or your Heretic 4 Sword and Pistol? The reason the Cypher's Cane RP build is so strong is it gives rate of fire to your allies, so it makes your Argenta and your Ulfar stronger, and it means your allies don't hurt each other that turn. I only play on Daring, so these builds, on Daring, those builds would fucking trivialize the game. You'd just be walking through, not using cover. My last Heretic playthrough, the funny shit, my melee priority charged Satan Shard and triggered major barrels and one-shot it. Hilarious. Yeah, I love how much effort you put. But yeah, see, the thing is, it's just the way my brain works, and I can visualize that in my head. So putting it onto a spreadsheet was pretty easy for me.
Stand in my way.
It's why, because I run a DevOps team for work. I'm the head of a corporation software development team. And the thing is, that's just, it's how my brain works. Funny enough, I'm not autistic, but I am riddled with autisms. Like, it's, yeah. How can... Do you know, the only thing that I'm glad about that the whole game isn't voice acted is I'd feel bad skipping dialogue because I read quick, and I'd feel bad for skipping the voice actors' work because I've got friends who work in the acting industry, and I'd feel bad if I was skipping their colleagues' stuff. Nice. We made the profit factor. So if you fail that test, there are certain items you can't buy, which sucks. I love the way he just threatens to axe him. Do you know what would be a really good buff for Pascal? If instead of having his axe that you could equip a two-handed gun, because you could give him a shotgun and a sniper, or a melter and a plasma cannon, and he would actually be really good. He would be stupid good, especially as a bounty hunter or two-weapon fighting. Stupid good. I know what to express to the game balance team. I just saw that you used to stream on Twitch. What made you stop? So I made content on a channel many years ago that got quite successful for Dark Souls, but then I got YouTube copyright striked and my channel got nuked. So because of that, I went from having a big channel to a new channel, and I kind of gave up on it because like I was in a lot of beefs with other PvP content creators on the game I was playing at the time, and it just felt embarrassing that YouTube had taken down my channel and to start again. I was just like, you know what, nah. So I kind of stopped, and then I started again a little bit with Elden Ring. But then I got a military contract, which meant I wasn't allowed to stream anymore because of stuff I was working on and locations I was working from. So I had to give up on all sorts of stuff. It's only now that I've left those contracts that I'm allowed on social media again. Well, I didn't have a Facebook or social media all through lockdowns because of the work I was doing. So I only started again for fun. It's just basically, I really liked Rogue Trader, and I just wanted to add a proper like nerdy build focused channel just for this game, because I found that like with Baldur's Gate 3, a lot of the people who made builds were making end game level 12 builds where it was very easy to just have their save file, respec it, be like, here's something broken. I was like, yes, but it doesn't play through the game. What do I do for levels 1 to 11? And so Rogue Trader, I don't make what I consider the pure min-max builds. I make builds that play through the game. Like, I'm pretty sure there is way more that you can optimize. If levels 1 to 10, you play this. At level 2 on Footfall, you respec to this, and it'll be stronger. Oh, no, dude, I've like I said, I've greatly enjoyed being... especially with the Outcat partner program, like there are certain build creators. I'll look at their builds. Like I'll look at your builds. I'll look at Mortis's builds. I'll look at CRPG Bros builds. I'll look at basically any of the other build creators. And I'll be like, this doesn't make sense to me, but I can see that it works, and I see people enjoy it, and that makes me happy that there are multiple voices and people aren't trying to take each other down. Like, Remortis has sent me ideas. He's like, look, this isn't for me, but do you want to try this? I'll be like, actually, yeah, that's cool. I build and I play around it. And I've done the same with him. So, yeah, especially in Warhammer, I didn't expect this to be the wholesome community, considering Grimdark. But no, everyone's been great. Everyone's been supportive. Like, there's a much bigger YouTuber who, he's got a couple of million subscribers who's making a video on this now. And he said, yo, do you mind if I just shoot some ideas for you? And I was like, yeah, it's cool. Let people know that you had a chat with me, and I'm more than happy. And he was like, cool. And I sent him over some video footage. I sent some save files, and I explained some mechanical stuff. And I think his video's coming out tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. And the worst case, even if he doesn't shout me out, the fact that a creator that size makes a video, people will find my stuff when they search the build guides anyway. Because if you search Rogue Trader build guide, my options are there. So as long as what I'm putting out is worth clicking, doesn't matter. Just more people enjoying the game is better for me. So yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, no, Dark Heresy is going to be fun. I think Dark Heresy is going to be way bigger than Rogue Trader because it got like 100k views the first day on the announcement video. So I'm really happy that I'm going to be around as we do the early stuff for that. Yeah, no, I'd happily do it. Funny enough, you did a live stream with Cormac. He did invite me for that, but I was like, dude, there's no point bringing me on. I'm not a Twitch guy. It's better to get someone who has a presence on Twitch, because I stream on YouTube, and it's the only reason I stream here is because that's where my video audience is. Like, I'm not a streamer because I'm streaming now because I've got time, but like I couldn't commit to schedule. I have 4 children. I breed, and there are consequences that come from that. Yeah, no, dude, there's so many good things coming with this game and this community at the moment. Like, definitely look for. You know what? I really should put the gloves of endurance on Cabela because she generates so many wounds that's just going to do good on her. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, but when it comes to like the alpha stuff for like Dark Heresy and all that, we'll probably all be collabing and doing stuff. Like, I did a little shout out for Cormac on my channel because like, if people want to know like lore stuff, he's the guy to go. I haven't played Warhammer since 3rd edition, so back when the Necrons were released. So yeah, my lore it's small. Well, you say you're not big on Twitch, but I checked on launch day. You were up to 8k at one point. Like, your stream was going hard, dude. Like, don't take that away from yourself. Like, you're doing good. Yeah, because Dark Heresy could be interesting, especially with how many Xeno companions they could bring into that. I just remembered I didn't check the later part of here. Noise suppression helmet will be good in my Rogue Trader because I can get one resolved from shotgun shots. Okay, so they've added a second reflective shield. That's not bad. What else we got? Is that all they added? Okay, well, it goes up to 4. So let's unselect all the fuel. Fuel. And then we can go do the DLC here. So, noise suppressing helmet will actually be beneficial to you because that will allow you to generate resolve. Cabela, this is going to be a direct upgrade to you because now you can give ally stuff. The past 2 days have been by far my largest Twitch streams ever. Those Twitch drops bought. Yeah, no, the Twitch drops are pretty nutty. Is new Arbitrator shotgun class better than Blade Dance Executioner? No. It's not even close. That class is busted. But it's fun. It's enjoyable. I enjoy just throwing people around with the shotgun, and even when you miss with the early one, it's good. It's fun. I like it. It makes me happy, and it feels better to play than the soldier heavy gunner build, just because how much mobility. There are lots of boots that actually. Let me just show you guys some stuff, why it's so good. So I'm going to save this game, and I'm going to swap to my test save just to show something real quick. It's because I've got the items on my other save. So if we quickly go there, there are some really good fucking boots that work with the Breacher stuff. Where's a good place? Casio Pets. Because, oh yeah, by the way, you can tell how much testing I've been doing. Because these are just all saves at different points. It's still going. This is the same guy. I put in over, I think, close to 200 hours with early access, just testing stuff. Like, it was crazy. I was getting like 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. My missus was not happy with me, but no, she was very supportive. Well, she's a creative. She owns her own tattoo studio, which is where obviously all of these guys and these guys come from. Funny enough, I was going to get the Imperium tattoo on my back, but I reckon I might get kicked out of a few public swimming pools because that eagle looks like something else, and I don't want to have to explain every time. It's a Warhammer tattoo. So I was thinking about maybe getting the Blood Ravens one, because obviously I'm a 6 foot plus Norse looking motherfucker covered in Norse runes and tattoos, so a Blood Raven tattoo wouldn't be too bad. But like, There are some boots like, oh, I just realized my face is in the way. So you get stuff like the heavy breacher boots, which after the wearer makes an area attack, they gain 4 MP. With the dual wielding shotgun build, there's a lot of stuff like Crescendo. So this is one of the Act 2 DLC shotguns. Whenever the wielder parries an attack or hits 2 or more enemies, the shotgun's ranged attack, they get +1 attack until the start of their next turn. So you can just have like a high damage shotgun like the double barreled shotgun, and it just keeps increasing your attack economy. So you just, yeah, you keep generating MP and you keep increasing attacks and you can just go ham. And then you've got stuff like the high spinner's armor. When enemies run near you, because of the upgrades to attack when they fail a willpower save, which is Law and Order, you just shoot. So when enemies run at you, you just shoot back. So they run at you and you just auto shoot. Obviously you've got, I haven't finalized the cloaks yet because I haven't looked for all the new items. But then you've got stuff like Cloak of Hatred, gives every area kill gives more damage. You've got dog tags, which I don't know if this is the best neck, but like you get +10 characteristics for the first time in a round when you kill someone. A round counts to the end of your turn, so every extra turn you can still use that, but it does end, so it's not as broken as it could be. Obviously, you've got Lingering Whisper, which you get Perception +10 bonus, more damage to enemies below 50% health. Demolition Instructions, obviously, they increase your area damage based on your demolitions whilst boosting your demolitions, so it's obviously a really big boost. You can use stuff like, obviously, Beat of Might, that you get 30% damage increase. Actually, funny enough, now that I actually have the new items updated on the live version, I can check through some of these, see if we've actually got some better next slots. Like, what the fuck is that? Whenever the wearer triggers perils of the warp, they gain 20 temporary wounds and do not provoke attacks up to until the end of their turn. It's not bad. It's not what I'd use, but okay, so the wearer gets 32 coercion. That's pretty useful. The wielder can use shield swing. What the fuck is a shield swing? Okay, area attack for shields. That's pretty cool. Okay, Wolftooth's Necklace. That can also be useful because the extra ballistic skill would add stuff. Adrenaline Injectors wipe on A-Blood. Once the wearer's wounds drop below 50%, they get the same amount of temp HP. My A-Blood build has 210 HP, so he would just get a solid 110, and then with Malpain Shroud, that's an extra 110 base damage to his Roxor. So that'd be power 160 Roxor, which on kill generates a free attack with Void Veteran Boots. This video went live 26 minutes ago, so you guys might not have seen it because you're watching the stream. My A-Blood one-turned every encounter from the start of Act 4 from Bring It Down. No Finest Hour, no Daring Breach, just brung it down, cleared the battle. Unfair every time. But there's also some other really good Breacher's boots that you get earlier. Because there's lots of Breacher boots variants, actually, and they're all pretty good. So, where are we? Sorry, I don't know them based on the pictures, because all the pictures just changed from the live version, from the media version. So I'm just quickly going through. Oh yeah, the Inertia Boots. These are game-breaking for a Blade Dancer or a Warrior Executioner. If the wearer's melee attack is dodged, parried, or scores critical hit, the wearer regains agility bonus MP and does not provoke attacks of opportunity until the end of their turn. It procs for every hit of the chainsaw. So on my Heinrich's build, when he uses that, he's just getting 7 times 4 MP. And with his Roxor and his Executioner and all of his dots, it's so strong. Do you plan on adding recommendations back to the spreadsheet? Yes, I will. The reason I took them off is because I hadn't run through them. But thanks for stopping by, Slanted. That's good to you. Yeah. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, what, can't recommend an eagle tattoo. No, one of my friends has an eagle here because he got it when he went to America. But when he's in England, people are like, bro, the fuck is that? And he's like, no. Yeah, we don't be doing that. Especially with how much my children love going to the swimming pool. I'm not explaining to angry dads every time, it's not a faction tattoo, it's a Warhammer tattoo. Yes. Yeah, that's me with Baldur's Gate early access. Yeah, that's cool, man. Double barrel shotgun is pretty insane. Yeah, especially if you find style, because the reloads are pretty low on it. How you build Vigilant Bounty Hunter? It's already on the sheet. It's already on the sheet. Vigilant Bounty Hunter is already on the sheet. So if you just go down on the Lex tab, to my character. Where is he? So yeah, so we got, I call it Judge Dredd for the Overseer build. I called the Arc Militant the Terminator build, and I called the Mandalorian the Shotgun Bounty Hunter build. So yeah, if you want to try that out, it's already there. They all do need refining. Until I do a video on it, the build's not finalized. So yeah. But where was I? Oh yes, I was looking for Breacher variants. So the regular Breacher boots, whenever the wearer's area attack damages at least 2 enemies within a 2-cell radius from the wearer gains the kick ability for 0 AP. That one's not bad, but it's not sort of the one that you're going to go for. But you've got like the Navy Breacher boots that your area attacks give you back AP, and they're the ones that are good for Solomon because he can't generate MP after he shoots. But yeah, all the Breacher boots are pretty good. Yeah, just gotta find them. So many stuff. This is not something I'm prepared to do. Oh, skirmisher boots are also pretty good. That's also what I'm using at the moment. There should be like Navy breaches. Oh, they're right at the end. Yeah, whenever the wearer's area attack damages at least 2 enemies within a total radius from the wearer for the first time during a round, the wearer regains 2 AP. So you spend 1 AP and you gain 2 AP. The attack does not count towards their attack limit, but the wearer then becomes immobilized till the start of their next turn. So you can't keep moving unless here's the fun part. So Vigilant, as always, being the lovely balanced class it is, if we look at their abilities, so the Arbitrator is definitely pay to win. So this one doesn't make us immune to immobilize. I swear there was one that made us immune to being immobilized. No, it's just staggered. I think it's Death World that has the immobilized immunity one. But oh well, it doesn't matter too much anyway. Bandleon build is the most fun build I've played in this game so far right now. The only on my second playthrough. But yeah, so I did think it was more fun. I was actually going to make my Vigilant Bounty Hunter build, the one that I did the video on, the Bounty Hunter version, because it can generate 2 AP on crit as well. So I found it was a little bit more mobile and a little bit more enjoyable. But the issue was people were going to want to see the pet. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to focus on the pet. Companions, it's normally Cassie and Jay, and then whoever the fuck I feel like. They're the 2 important ones. They're so broken in this update that it really does not matter who else you use. Obviously, it's not as strong as, say, Cabela, but as support, their support is just through the damn roof. So we got Death Waltz there. So I guess Dance Partners, because this will give us agility to weapon skill. Then agility, because agility to weapon skill. Captive Audience, because we are going to go into, what's the thing? Executioner. Death Warden, because, yep, then more agility. And I guess I'm taking athletics on this one, so I can swap her out for Ablard every now and then. But yeah, she really takes off in Act 2. So we've done that. Let's go double back and check here, because I think there's some EXP to be grabbed now. And then we can do DLC 1. What is the Mando build? It's the Vigilant build, but it's going to be Soldier, Arbitrator, Vigilant, Bounty Hunter. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. You use shotgun and snipers, or you can use a rifle. And it's about high crits, high damage, and regaining MP on kills and stuff like that. And you actually don't use Savor the Kill yourself, but if you have a second Bounty Hunter, you'll give them extra turns, and you'll loop your stuff, and it'll reset all your abilities, so you can... There is some infinite attack loops possible there. Depends on what boots you use. Yeah, check the link under the build. So right below here, there you'll see that there. Yep, nice. So I should have got just a lovely collection of new grenades. I'm gonna test this out on Aurora because I've got a feeling it might work. It might not. Oh, yep. have they fixed the Medicaid bug? Looks like they have. Yeah, there was a way to infinitely stack Medicaid. Looks like they fixed it. Cool. Alright, let's go. Any recommendations on gear for the Judge Dredd build in Act 2? Basically, pick up any good shotguns. You can use shield and shotgun until you get dual weapon fighting up. And then you can use 2 shotguns, which is nice. You will want to get skirmisher boots until you can get some of the other boots later. But, yeah, it works. Just works. But you're going to just want to pick whatever's the highest damaging shotguns you find, whatever's the best light armor you find. I need to talk to Pascal, actually. Bounty Hunter Pascal with the Mando. Yes, so that actually works. So that's actually a really good combo, because Pascal uses Save of the Kill, and what you can do is you use him with joint analysis. So you target 3 things with your Vigilant. Your Vigilant gets a kill. It goes to Pascal. He targets your next 3 things. He drops Analyze. He does the AoE exploits, and then he uses joint analysis, and then Pascal will give you his intelligence damage to your shotgun shot. So you'll get a big, like, +7, +8 boost to your damage, and it just allows you to clear the map so easily. And every time you loop, you normally get a free use of your Claim the Bounty, so you get extra attack economy every time it loops back to Pascal. So Pascal gives you 6 free attacks, as well as +6 to whatever your buffs are, intelligence-based damage. So it's good. If you like Pascal, that's a really good combo. Yeah, no, there was a lot of stuff. I'm sorry I'm skipping voice acting, but I'm just quickly speeding through. I know I shouldn't, but I've seen these conversations so many times, and I don't remember which ones give me EXP. No, it's 5 experience. Pascal, yep. Vigilant Bounty Hunter, Ablord, yep. Solomon still works. Kibele, Cassia, Dream Team. Yeah, so is there any checks? Those are good. You could sneak out... no, I like them all. You could trade Solomon for Idra to get some AoE buffs, or possibly Kibele. Because the Cyber Raven's buffs, it's AoE. It's so strong. I just literally, and because Spirit Drape makes all your buffs 0 AP, I just use Grand Strategist Cassia, bring it down to Idra, and then she just AoE buffs. And if you have Jay, like, Jay can double bring it down. So, oh, I do need you at the moment. But I like having Argenta in the team. I don't like taking her out. I kind of feel like I should use Kibele. Haven't used her. See, yeah, because the thing is, most of your bonuses from Pascal are going to be coming from high attack economy and bounty hunter buffs. Like I'm saying, Pascal does about 200 damage when I was using him on Overseer, but he was doing about 2,000 when I was using him as bounty hunter, so... So it's not your fault that he's not doing damage. It's just operative gear isn't... Well, the kit that the build comes with needs buffs.
We must act.
Like, operative is very low impact, and exploits don't apply on extra turns. So it's not the player's fault that he's a bit lacking. My first playthrough had dual pistol gunslinger bounty hunter with bounty hunter Pascal. They made short work of about everything fight. Yep. No, they still do. That's actually a good combo. Dual pistols with sniper. It's what I do for operative as well.
Whispers crave entertainment.
No, wait. No, it's RIA.
Should I
Get
divine
off there.
our next step?
Ah, I fucked it. Everyone
Follow
off.
my lead. Doubt is for the
It's
weak.
Furia. Furia. If only I could spell.
What advice do you seek?
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes?
I'm listening.
Color the uncolored.
Overseer is good for Jay and Idra. Yeah. It's very good for them. It is still good for Cassia. It's just that Grand Strategist is better. Yeah. But this is hilarious. I'm gonna pop that here. Yeah. He's now got the double bonks.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh, apparently these weren't given EXP before, so maybe now it's easier to hit 16. So the greedy will give me gold. Go and see me. Throne. Blood. Weakness. Duty. Oh, nope. Nope. It's a good thing I have this on a spreadsheet. I worked this out before and I wasn't paying attention this time. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, throne, blood, weakness, purity. Damn it. Throne. Blood. Weakness. It was the last one I forgot. Purity. Yeah. Grand Chess Cassius only taking the archetype to invest. Yeah, it's just to go first. Though picking improvised strategy is very good because then you get random abilities.
Lesson learned.
It's about time.
This task should have been accomplished easily.
Oh, did you both fail? Ugh. Right, let's quickly level up. So we are level 30. Are you gonna do Cyraven Iterate? Yes. Yes. Though I'm not giving her Pyromancy. Because Pyromancy doesn't really work all that well with the Cyberraven, but it's fantastic with Diviner and Biomancy. So we take... Oh, Swift Slaughter. Yay! My build is completely online. And Familiar Kickback. Because... Yep. If I remember, Abelard... He doesn't get instant retribution yet. He gets that next level. So, easy target. Yep. And... Mitigate. If I remember, I get fresh target. So, if when I do attack. And perception. Oh, I skipped Argento. Oh, well. Undown the Sea of Souls, yes. So now we can start crippling enemies. They're about to have no armor. And we're taking Lord Warp because she has to do those checks to get Navigator's Insight. Muzzle Velocity and Grenadier. Yep. And yep. I love Grenadier. Some people like Grenadier's pointless, and I was like, I use a lot of grenades. I have a grenade problem. Ooh, did I accidentally take a wrong level somewhere? Whoops. Yep, whoops. I looked at the wrong build. I forgot to take... Oops. 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 I looked at the wrong build for Pascal. Alright. So this is the reason why we have Toybox installed. I leveled up Pascal wrong. So this, for PC enjoyers, has a fantastic speedy way to fix that when you mess up like I just did. Because Because it is not quick to change that, and I don't want to go to the bridge and sit through several cutscenes. I just realised I upgraded from the wrong build because I have so many tabs. Comprehensive analysis. Grenadier, because as I said, I love Grenadier. Dismantling 3. It's funny that the dismantling on Operative does less than Blade Dancer, which should tell you everything you need to know about the balancing of this class. There we go. Aiming protocols, improved tactics, and intelligence. Nice to fix the toxin grenades. Yes. I like to pick one ability from Grand Strategy. Locus Stratagem is very good. Are you going to do... Sorry, yep. Okay.
A new challenge for me.
Offer a prayer. Alright, then we're going to quickly just generate some EXP from the Astropath Chapel, and then let's go do some combat. Since you have toy box, did you change Ulfar's build? I try not to change the default builds, because if I'm trying to learn the game to make build videos, I need to be fair to everyone that plays this, because people that play on console don't have access to toy box. So if I'm like, oh, check out my OP Ulfa build, and I've made him a warrior arc militant, there's going to be people on console like, oh, damn, man. Because they can't use that. So I try to be like, here's Ulfa on PC, on console, that is solid for everyone. And I'm very happy with Ulfar's build since the update. He's not overpowered, but he's a solid mid. And mid is all I wanted. Like, sub-mid I was not happy with, but he's a solid mid now with his new advanced heavy stubber. I'm still going to try and convince the developers to give him some buffs, because he just needs some gear. That's all he needs. I'm going to try my dang hardest, but if you ever see that Ulfar gets a Astartes version of the compensator gloves, you know who to thank.
Why do the Astropaths not fill this place with litanies in his name instead?
Yes. But you only need to look at my A-Blood Warrior Arc Militant build, take off the shield stuff, and that would work for Ulfa. And he'd be damn strong. Bam, bam, bam.
Follow my lead.
Around debuffing, he's pretty good at multiple debuffs. Yeah, it's just, I wish it was more relevant to debuff. Like, he doesn't need to. I imagine when they start doing brutal mode, a debuff for Ulfar, especially putting the little thing that allows his shots to debuff when used on a certain target on his burst fire, would be very good. Because it will just cripple enemies' weapon score and ballistic score, especially in boss encounters.
To the stars.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I imagine brutal mode is going to have very different builds to what I currently use. We'll have to see what 1.5 looks like.
The machine gun grants me insight.
For everything? Yes. What are the earliest heavy weapons you get for Argenta? The heavy bolter is the best one. You get the stolen autocannon in Act 1. So yeah, you can get one here, but you also get the Ripper at the same time, and the Ripper's better until you have the upgrades. Maybe they're limited action autonomy. So that's what their plan is. So Starrock, who's one of the community managers, says the idea that they're mulling around for brutal mode is going to be stopping infinite freight line. Yeah, it's stopping high action economy abuse. So maybe Finest Hour won't remove the attack cap, and just that in itself will very much change how we play this. And if, like, say, Grand Strategist gets a normal turn, but prior to combat they can set their zones, then again, that changes how we're going to build. So it stops hyper turn inflation. Do you know how to reach the Temple of the Bloodspin? Where? Do you already have a colony guide? No, I just pick whatever I want for that play. Because normally you can see what gives you benefits and you can read the negatives. And I just pick to get the items that I want for this run. So I could try and pay attention this time and just say what I picked. But I tend not to pay attention and just pick whatever I feel like it. Like, I go on vibes for colony stuff. It's...
I won't tolerate weakness.
Same for space battles, and space battles are fucking hard. Hardest part of the game in my opinion, but that could just be because that's the bit I haven't min-maxed. Ooh. Ooh. Let's have a thought. What gloves are you wearing? Cool, I'm going to give you the push gloves. Yeah, I can show you guys some of my OP early stuff with this. Because I didn't really do an itemization guide when I did my guide for this, but I can, with the live streams, I can show you guys some really hilarious item setups as I play through. But since we've got both these DLCs, I feel like the game is in a much more complete state and it's much more fun. Oh no, how do you guys think about it? Because I don't need two of you, do I? You might be hilarious. Yeah, if you know the order to do them in, but Space Battles are one of those ones where it's hard to tell what the order is, and if you don't already know, you just get bullied. Bit high-pitched. Wait, yeah. No. I just think we need some balance for operatives and some origins. Yeah, I would like to see the other origins get buffed, because Arbitrator is very clearly pay to win.
It would have been disciplined for such a performance.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Yeah, I think, yeah, they need to slightly buff the other origins. Optives need to get a buff. They probably do need to tone down Blade Dancers and Executioners. I think especially Death Waltz. I think Death Waltz is just, it does everything. It gives you extra attacks, it decimates something, it armor strips, it's, yeah. Soldiers feel in a really good place. I feel like they need to buff plasma rifles, melters, arc rifles, because they're just not in a good. Where are you guys going? Get back here. They're not in a good state right now. I can tell that they've been experimenting with buffing melters by giving them 2 extra range and giving them 1 AP cost, because I found a helmet that does that. Yeah, there's in the files, there's a helmet that they've been testing that with.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
First time I ran through there, I was like, oh, what's this guy Hawker up to? And then I realised the Hawker's someone selling stuff. Yeah, Psycho and Arbitrator, they're just something else. Have they added a new colony? I don't know, because some of that stuff wasn't implemented. I think they might have added some choices and some items based on Solomon, but I don't think they've added that. They did fix Arc Rifle's AoE attack, but they still 2 AP. I did try them, and yeah, it did not feel good. Yeah, arc rifles, if they benefited from Pascal's stuff, would be way more enjoyable. Right, level 14. Shotgun mastery. We can equip a shield. And coercion. Abelard. Yep, we get instant retribution. This is going to be nice. So, I normally take 1 point of agility just to get him up to 40, just to help his turn order a little bit. But you can take strength there. And say goodbye to ever needing a Vanguard. My face is blocking this, but yeah, it counterattacks. I think Dark Heresy is going to be bonkers. Yeah, they are changing a lot of things. Like, Psycho, by the sounds of it, might be a class in that. So, or an archetype, should I say. Willpower and Pulse of Life. Yep. Argentor. Heavy weapons proficiency. So, I could equip that now if I wanted to. Awareness and Law Imperium. So awareness. Is that what I was doing? Yes, it's in case I don't use Idra for some reason. Fellowship and Grenadier. It wasn't lying when I said I like Grenadier. And Pascal, make sure I'm on the right build this time. Perception and Overcharge protocols. Cool. Yeah, Dark Heresy is going to be a lot of fun.
None shall stand in my way.
It's interesting that they're going to be technically running both games at the same time.
Cast your eye there.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaty.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Look no further.
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step. Follow my lead!
It's a new game. Yeah, so it's going to be a separate game, like pretty much like Wrath of the Righteous is to Kingmaker. So it's going to be similar system, but they're changing a lot of the base mechanics. It's going to be fully voice acted, and you're going to be playing as a member of the Inquisition. And it's going to be mostly catered around a single planet rather than multiple planets. Actually, do we want to take the power pick in our secondary? Yeah. Yeah, as soon as we get the other shield, we can throw that on our mans here.
Victory awaits!
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Oh yeah, no problems. I'm glad that the build guides have been to your liking. Yeah, hopefully they'll be doing something with the amount of loading screens.
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
But hopefully, with enough pre-orders, they're going to do very well. Dark Electricity.
Submit, and you'll die!
I will level you.
Cassia, Pascal, Idra, Akure, Abelard. I want you to take some shots.
Just a minor setback.
Hold on.
So let's go for the first shot here. Then we run and gun. Then we buff the second shot. Then we move up.
Forge ahead!
Alright, Cassia at this point probably shouldn't need cover.
Of military tactics.
Suits my purposes. Nothing.
Yeah, this build's fun. It's fun.
Here we go.
Oh,
The enemies of the Emperor will be
you even
undone.
gonna be able to get into a good position.
Doubt is for the weak.
Can we? Haha,
As
why
the
not?
Emperor commands, I act.
I could even throw a grenade there.
Faith without deeds is
Doing my
worthless.
first unfair playthrough, just barely beat Aurora. Very nice. Win is a win, that is for sure.
Anything else?
We miss. Good turn, good turn. Cool, we're going to get damage buffs to them for allies.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Oh, that's because of the ability, that's fine. We know what his scrap armor does.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
We could AoE shove these guys. Oh, wow, is that how that works? He has two harsh shoves. Interesting. So if we want to line it up, we can do it like that.
At your back and call.
Bam! Look at him go! Oh! 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 That's I just realized, okay, there's a glitch at the moment where I think both your weapon slots are applying. If I put Unquestionable Fury in my second slot, I might do increased knockback on the balanced maul. I'm going to have to test that. Because I know for Psycho Staffs at the moment, you're getting both staffs applying. So, yeah, I'll check that.
Let's see how they respond to this.
You can go over there.
You didn't stand a chance.
Dude, just look how many attacks I'm going to be
My
throwing out here.
time is now.
Ah, I can't quite get this fucker. Damn it. Corner. So close. But he moved out of cover.
Insulting.
I am a navigator,
Hi.
not a servitor.
Not a problem for me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Corner cover. Oh, you can't see him? Can you not see him from anywhere? Okay. Optives not useful, can't see him.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Is it a new bug? Because before the update you still have to switch psych stuff. Yes, it is a new bug. It came from the shields themselves.
At your beck and call.
So this impact damage did about 13. So it's just the balance maul there. I'm going to have to try equipping the other one, see if that also does it. Oh, I've... Yeah, that's the... Yeah, that's the perk.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Right, they're all dead. So yes, I will have to see if both effects are applying. Because it's doing it with Psycho Staff. So when I was looking at Psycho Staffs, I was noticing I was getting double the powers. So if I still have a spare one... So my willpower 65, 70, see it went up. So I'm getting the Psychic Staff plus 10, which it should only be a plus 5. See, it's plus 5, and I'm getting it twice. See? So I'll test that with the double hammer. My superpower is just noticing things. I'm not exactly good at the game, I just spot things and patterns. Yeah, good upgrade there. Oh, we also have the modified bolter. What's better, 12 times 4 or 7 times E? I'm guessing the Ripper for now, but that is gonna have 25% armor pen. And I do like the sound it makes, so I will give the Ripper to me. And let Argent use a bolter. Because I love the sound of the doog doog doog.
A new challenge for me.
Yeah, see, my min-maxing is what make me happy. As well as finding broken things. And normally broken things make me happy. Oh. But yes, the build videos are normally going to be like, here's officially what you should be up to and how you play stuff. The live streams are going to be like, look what I found! And spreading out all the broken things and answering people's questions. And yeah, I should get enough stuff here to get the second shield for my main character.
What's that?
Attention to detail is the key to success.
I have 1,000 hours of Baldur's Gate 3 and 500 are just theory crafted. Very nice. Do you do Baldur's Gate 3 content, I'm guessing? I will have a little look at that later if you do. Because I did a lot of theory crafting Baldur's Gate, and I just felt like I wasn't needed in the community because people do their stuff. I did a little playthrough to test some bits, but yeah. What we doing? There we go.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Right, let's head down. Yeah, and we're close to where we get the push gloves in the next area as well. And we can test Abelard's increased damage. So he was doing about 10 on his knockbacks here.
The Emperor favors me today.
Combat. No, lol. I do Monster Hunter speedruns. Ah, hilarious. I've got a lot of friends that play Monster Hunter that have been trying to get me on that. Alright, Cassio goes first. Abelard is in an awkward spot, but we'll see if we can get him to dash.
If I may.
Can you dash here without hurting allies? Oh, you can't. I fucked up. It's fine. I'll test out when I can.
Let's get to it.
Oh, that guy's about to get forked up.
Let's get to it.
Argento, if you'd be so kind. Help our friend.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is pure cannot escape their fate.
Get this rabble off our new friend.
Fire in my heart. I am the Tempest. I'll do it. Pure cannot escape their fate.
So much damage. Let's move you out of the way so when Walker takes his turn. Yeah. Alright, Abelard, let's test.
Follow my lead. I will do my duty. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Alright, some of them died, some of them didn't get knocked back. It did a lot of damage. This wasn't the push, I don't think. Yeah, shotguns are so good.
Indeed.
No, it wasn't the push there. I think the enemies were in just a slightly awkward spot.
But of course.
Who's alive? Oh, those guys are alive, but I'm going to struggle to reach them.
My tactics are flawless. Already nothing of value has been lost.
Casso, if you'd be so kind. I can only hit one of them.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Who's sniping? I don't think you can see anyone, or can you? You can't see anyone.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Weird angle.
Activating calculated fury algorithm. Running binary override. High momentum.
Ah, actually, I can try the push again.
It will be done. Reduced to dust. One fewer target.
That did 34. I feel like that was more. Let's check. Haven't tried Castigator, Soldier Master Tactician. I haven't even looked into Cascade stuff, really. So yeah, that 34 impact damage. It doesn't say anything about the other one, so maybe it isn't applying both weapon slots, but it might be exclusive just the stats, not the effects. Yes. Well, Pascal was kind of contributing. He was joint analysis was given +7. This is all Pascal does. That +7, that's it. That's his only job. Damn fine job he's doing.
It's about time.
What was Pascal's job? He enabled Ablards to do 50 damage in one hit. Non-crit. That's Pascal's job. No, Optive's fine. Doesn't need buffs. Don't listen to me. Get out of here. Stuff I'm never going to use. Probably not going to use you either. Oh, did I accept? Nope, still at the faux hammer. Oh, did I not equip the Ripper? Oops. Yes, please. There we go. Ripper's good. My boy Pascal. Yeah, Pascal's actually one of my favourite characters. That's why it's kind of annoying.
The whispers told
Is
me
it possible to play... Yeah, just use J. Whoops. Dang it.
Follow my lead.
Just accidentally blew up Idra. Wasn't quite paying attention. Yeah, Jay's fine if you give her the item that allows her to reroll failed checks. She doesn't, on unfair, she doesn't get the same checks Pascal does. But if you have the reroll failed checks, it's close enough that you don't need to worry.
Would you look at that?
Oh, I just had a cat jump onto me, so you might have just heard her coo onto the
Never
mic.
doubt me.
Text, go away.
I better myself through my service. Duty prevails.
Hello.
The machine god grants the insight.
Oh my god, careful cat. All over the place. Is it the... Ah,
New
damn it, I
challenge
got
for
rush.
me?
Oh well,
Operation successful.
we can check everything then. Hello! You can just see a little paw come up. Someone wanted kisses. Just, love me! Love me!
My success.
Yeah, I think you get the item I'm looking for from the battle.
I won't tolerate weakness. Take a knee.
Time to take up the Nurglings.
Bow before me.
Idra down here. Pascal also down here. Cassia fine there. Edward here. Argenta here. Oh, Cassia's going first.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
All too easy. Nothing I can't do.
Chaos guides me.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me.
Not a problem. Stand a chance.
Oh damn, I thought he would have died. I didn't even use my extra damage.
Out of my way. Chaos guides me.
You wanted some aggressive pets, ain't ya?
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Oh, nope. That's sweet.
My vow is to serve.
How many? You all kind of have one? Cat, you're falling over all over the place.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Oh, actually, can you be shotgunned and... Oh, okay. Kitty, I love you. But with the way you're bouncing, making it so hard to press the buttons.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Push this so
I'll do
good.
it. Doubt.
Alright, Idra. Do you need to heal anyone? Not really. I should just shoot people. Actually, let's hope we don't trigger warp.
Anything else? On it.
How's her damage looking for analyze? Normal. Looks normal. Where's Ablard?
I will do my duty.
Then give
It
it one of
will be done.
these. And then let's give it one of these.
At your very exemplary strike.
It feels like they're still going further than they should. That was a lot of damage. Oh, actually, I should have used his counterattack.
Isn't this a job for the serfs, if I may?
Ah, can I not reach them to do that? That's fine.
Someone else can do this. It will be done.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
That should drop his armor. Yeah, that pushed so good.
Damage to Rook.
Already, opposing me was your biggest mistake. Nothing. You don't stand a chance. I shall not fear. All too easy.
Push is so good.
Guides me. I serve the ruinous powers. Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Request approved.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Was that you?
Nope.
Or cover me.
A tactically sound approach.
Something seems up about how far I'm knocking these guys.
It will be done. I will do my duty. It will be at your...
Good old Ablard. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so all of the push damage that you do will get added up and turned into HP with this. So on Ablard, it will generate a shit ton of HP. Or I can also give it to my Rogue Trader to generate a very decent amount of it. Okay.
Victory awaits.
There's an item that gives you bonus damage when enemies collide with each other from being pushed. Nice. The cat came back, by the way. She's currently on my lap. If you see my hand... Yes. Say hello. That's a happy purry kitty. Cool. So he's going to make his little jump.
None shall stand in my way.
We will follow suit in a second. We need to quickly go talk to make our decision. So this one, until the area attack deals additional damage equal to a number of attack targets. Good. Then Ablard, we want strength bonus. Yep. Then for you, we want weapon ballistic score decreases. Yep. Weapon ballistic score decreases. Then for you, we want extra damage. Yep. And for you, we want rate of fire. And then before we go down there, we're just going to quickly make our dogmatic choice here. Why am I following them?
Follow my lead.
Purse to the purse, got the legs to the leg thrown, yeah. So my cat, when I got them, they were very... what helmet do you have in your Rogue Trader? The noise suppressing one. So enemies I kill within one target give me one resolve. Yep, 35 XP. Alright, then we're going to get teleported back to Hyop. We can go back down and we can finish off the temple.
I'll lay claim to the star.
Wait, where the hell are we? Yep. How do you build Heinrichs? As an executioner, if you check in the description, there is my build spreadsheet, and if you click Lex builds, you'll see my tab on Heinrichs. But yes, I'm using the noise suppressing helmet. I was just about to click it, but I'm about to watch this guy jump. Yeah, I'm using this one at the moment. We'll keep you. Oh, actually, that's a good kick for Cabela.
Challenge for me.
Whee! I would laugh if you failed the athletics if you died. Like, that'd be so funny. Rat. Yeah, if you have any questions on it, you can either go toughness early or you can go agility, which is what I prefer, because I prefer light armor Heinrichs rather than the heavy, because you don't really need to use the Psycho's breastplate. And then... Oh, I'm not going to risk it.
Victory awaits!
Actually, there is a talk coming up, so I could. It's not like there's any battles.
What in the world?
Damn it! I knew it. But yeah, with the inertia boots, he's so strong. Watching myself, I really went through my first game clicking skills around with no idea what I was doing. We all did. We all did. It's not bad. Because the shotgun pushes, often it doesn't proc, because if they die from the collision damage, but if they die from the actual damage, it gives you +1 resolve. So it's pretty good for... It's why you see me build heroics very often on my Rogue Trader. What? Did he teleport down? Yes. Yes, he did. Okay. We also want to pick up the Bloody Pact from here. It's a very game-breaking item.
What is that? Follow my lead.
This game definitely has the information overload when you just out. It does. It's one of the reasons why I put together the build guide, so people could just take their time with the other stuff. Rogue Trader and the wacky high difference bugs he has. I do like the Arbitrator stuff because my guy looks strong. So I don't have Dogmatic 2, so I probably won't get Battle Trance unless they've changed the requirement for that. Be interesting. So offer a prayer to the Undying Emperor. Cure for the rash, yep. So I got the ritual vestments. Yeah, no. So I didn't have Dogmatic 2, so I didn't get I didn't get it. Boo. It's not like I really need it on this build, but
None
still
shall
sad.
stand in my way.
Wash off the rash. Yeah. Don't worry, just shower. You won't catch anything. You can swear. And I swear by the light and the moon in the sky. Thanks to builds also being damn helpful in Discord. I understand. Yeah, no problems. Discord's fun because I get into a lot of arguments, but I'm also one of those people where I sometimes check when I'm at the gym, and I really shouldn't because I get really short-tempered when I'm lifting. So I should always just avoid trying to like debate people when I'm at the gym. At the end of the day, everyone's just looking to have fun.
Frightening and
I swear there was an item here.
As is the
Maybe I
fact
just
that
failed
they've
to
managed to
check.
claim a whole compartment to themselves, and the officers somehow failed to notice. I shall conduct an inspection.
Right, we got some fun items. That's good. And we can go back to the bridge. I followed a guy found on Steam done by Nokai, I think. The characters were built okay, I think, but really, I feel like his aren't optimized for the current patch. I think they were designed for an older version of the game, but I'm not sure. I did actually run through them myself once, and I was like, for me, my personal playstyle, it didn't feel what I wanted. So I ended up changing a lot of things. I might as well keep the Fellowship one, actually, because unless someone else can bear use that, it's actually good to help build up momentum. Anyone need... if I remember, you're using the dodge and parry one. You're probably not going to need that. I could save that for Heinrichs, actually. Oh, speaking of which, Abelard, we got an upgrade. We could always give that to Heinrichs as well. I've checked the Lex tab. So many updates trying to make a squad without putting overseer on everyone. Yeah, that's why I gave options as well. So you didn't have to do that. So it's, if you want overseer, you can. If you don't, you don't. I think overseer works best on officers and buffer psychers. Because I feel like the recasting, whilst being a fun gimmick, is weaker. Because it doesn't use your willpower. So you can get toughness if you want to have a little bit more health regen, or you can go with strength if you want a little bit more damage, but I'm going to get toughness for this moment. And we pick up escape artist to get more jumps. Then we want this one because default's upgrade 3 is absolutely broken. Okay. Now, if we are lucky, we will have enough to get what we want. Add off the bounty hunter buffing loop. No. Yeah. A bit nutty. Why is this still here? I guess it's because I can still land there, maybe? Oh, 21. Crack. Oh, I need to get this to rank 4. Three. Pneuma boots, fantastic. And we come back when we have the requirements for that. I'm going to save the pneumo boots for Heinrichs this time. Alright, let's go. We do unfortunately need you, don't we? Cabela would easily smash through this, but I like the shotgun buff so much, I'm going to keep Argenta. So what's stronger? Direct damage, Cabela? So Executioner. Executioner is way stronger than Assassin. It's not even close. It's not even close. Some people prefer Assassin, which is perfectly valid. So you pick the one that you enjoy the most.
The most terrible punishment.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Oh, he took an injury. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to the ship real quick. Oh, actually, I'm about to get rid of Abelard, so it's fine. You can have your injury for one conversation. Do I have any other items to boost this? No.
The Emperor favors me today.
Do you think you'll fight Aurora today? That's the plan. I want to see if they changed anything, because it looks like they changed one of the encounters. Any plans to make an Eagle officer build? I have one for Pascal, Cassia, and Jay, but I feel like they don't benefit from the Eagle. Pascal, if you're going to go Overseer, Eagle's probably the best one, because you can use joint analysis on it. We're not putting down Abelard, but we need Heinrichs for his quest here, so we're letting him have a day off. He can send his granddaughter some texts, or his children.
I'm not satisfied with that answer.
Also, Heinrichs gets more cool as a character, considering we're going to be playing pretty much him in the next game. I hope he turns up. There's a chance he's going to... So, they've said one character from Rogue Trader is going to appear in Dark Heresy. I think it's going to be Heinrichs.
And another one meets...
Oh yeah, there's a respec on the ship. You can just use Toy Box as well.
blasphemous. I convinced him to cooperate. I arrived here.
Alright, so... Oh my god.
Follow my lead.
So, you can have Rogue Trader Cloak, take these boots, no crit helm for you, and then you can borrow this, which will give you some extra wounds. I am going to give you the fattest sword you have ever seen. You're not bad on armor pen, but I don't feel like really giving it to you right now. Biomancer staff is fine. Yeah. And we're going to give you a bunch of grenades as well. Right, let's level you up. Like I said, I'm going to build this Heinrichs not as toughness executioner. I'm going to build him as agility executioner because I'm not looking to go for heavy armor. So rigorous training is very important to get for him for this version. Weapon skill, pyromancy. Psychomenorus as well we're going to want. We need Medicaid because we're going to be the executioner. Bit of weapon skill will not go amiss. We want Psychomenorus just so we can defend against our own fire. A little bit more Medicaid heal. Alright, so we can take Clenched Teeth or Crowd Kill. What Clenched Teeth will do is lower the damage deflection of the first attack we take and everything. But what Crowd Kill does is our AoE also gets our strength damage, which also applies to our Firestorm. So we'll take Crowd Kill here. We want Daring Breach too, very important. We'll take Impetus, so our charges, because we're using the charge boot, get our strength and our tough bonus to them. We are then going to take Agility, because we're going to be light armor build, not heavy armor build this time. But you can build for heavy armor, and I recommend taking Clenched Teeth and that for that. We're going to take Orchestrate Flame. Although you could easily take Firestorm at this point, and Body of Flames. We are then going to get more agility. Then we're going to take athletics. Desolation, so now we get that agility to damage. We're going to take some more athletics. Now, here, toughness will bring us up to 40, or we can take strength. Because I've taken the agility, I'm going to take the toughness just for the health boost. And we can take Relentless Blaze or Destined here, or Heavy Armor Proficiency. Because I'm in light armor, I'm actually going to take Destined just so I don't kill myself with my initial cast of my thing. But you could take Relentless Blaze to increase your psi rating as well. But I'm not really going to be using those attacks. So having this 35 armor will help it so that I don't melt myself, basically. Alternatively, Idira, I could borrow your helmet to get even more armor. You don't really have any alternatives, so I am going to just pop that there. But that 40% armor means that, yes, we can ignite ourselves pretty safely. And yes, that's how I build Heinrichs. And look, he looks cool as well. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to the next game. It's going to be so fun. And see, look, we're getting the willpower buff, even though it's in our secondary. So our stats are a little bit higher than they should be. So that's why I didn't need to boost willpower at all. Charge staff for Idra.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Right there.
I could have also taken easy target as well, which would have given us even more damage. But crowd kill's nice. Alright, so now we have armor increase against shock damage.
A new challenge for me.
I'm going to make a save here, not because I'm planning on save scumming, but just because I leveled up a whole new character. If the game crashes or anything, I don't save often. As soon as we get through here, we're going to get ambushed.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Let the blood flow.
Dun, 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 dun. Rip and tear.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
See, the thing is, I could burst fire, but it's just so much more effective to take another shotgun shot.
None can escape the Emperor's
See,
judgment.
it's my early game. Shotguns now just feel better than any other option. Oh, I'm actually going to jump him into cover.
Suits my purpose, but your value has been lost.
Yeah, that's why I jumped him into cover.
Nothing I can't do.
Because I've got a feeling the... Oh, Coldest Fire's trying to turn to... Owie! Owie! Oh, yes. This... Oh, I can only really see two. Ooh. Did I take oh, I did take an injury. I'm gonna have to pop back to the ship after this. Which means we are going to lose.
Will do.
We are going to lose our buff. Sucks.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me.
Well, how much
If
you can buff
insist,
up?
Lord Captain.
Scorn the pain.
Huh.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. Be gone.
Wait, what? I don't have corpus conversion. Wait. Oh, that's to cover. But yeah. But yeah, no, we do some good damage. Yeah, auto gun and shotgun are pretty nice.
Guided by faith. I'll do it. Doubt it. Strike is
I just love that sound, you know? Well, if you can't hit it, you can guarantee that... Oh, damn. Didn't think I was going to land that. Oh, he got sniped. But yeah, knows how many temporary wounds he has as well from some of those knockbacks. Well, we better not run through all that nonsense. Oh, they're already dead. 11. Look how little damage he does. He had 8 analyze on there. It's nothing.
But of course, will do.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
High momentum. Everyone, step aside. Let's see to it. Naturally. I'm done with this one. Someone's death wish is mine to grant. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. But of course, be gone.
Woof. Well, doesn't matter if they run through the traps. I'm going to have to go back to the ship anyway. Right, let's go. Because the crippled weapon trauma sucks. Pascal being the eternal buffer skill monkey. Yeah, that's... They need to make him better. Yeah, debuffer. Well, technically buffer as well, because all I'm using for is joint analysis. That's it. That's Father, why do I exist? You exist to press joint analysis and analyze enemy. Oh my god. I wonder if I can talk to that priest to get that buff back. Because you lose the buff to go back to the ship, but it'd be nice if I could get it back. Need to put the operative off or buff it. Yeah, I did a whole rant earlier about operatives, so I'm not going to tread that ground again. P.S. Agreed.
Victory awaits.
Don't let it be said that I didn't heavily agree. Yeah. You can't get the buff the second time. Alright, well, let's try not to run into the traps again.
This explorator is blessed with
None shall stand in my way.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
How much XP do I need? 1600. Oh, sorry guys, I just punched the mic.
There.
I'm not risking it. I know this one's not on, but I'm not risking shit.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
That wasn't so difficult.
I disguised to save Abel because you get like 400 to 500 more XP for saving Abel by disguise than you do for any other method. And disguising is Pascal's time to shine because he gets to use all those skill checks. Plus, the drip on your party. Fantastic. I wish if you were actually went heretic that you could get these outfits. So, oh, look at him. Yeah. It looks so much like Dark Tide. Look at Argenta. Look at her. Look how cool she fucking looks. Oh, just this fucking guy. Like, even Pascal. Fishwife. Like,
It's about time. need to investigate.
Nope. What just? Ah, yeah. I don't have a good toughness check because I just realized I didn't bring those party members.
You are my next offering. This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yeah, we passed it. Blah, blah, blah. It's weird that you get so much more EXP for doing it this way than you do doing the battle. Game punt. Ugh. Got an injury anyway. I'm going to need to go back to the ship again.
A new challenge for me?
They really need to make trauma kits like available. Revan, were you talking about boots that give 2 MP for every attack that stacks for Heinrichs? It's agility NP and it stacks for every hit of the Roxor. They're called the inertia boots. You can get them in Act 2 as soon as you get to Footfall now. They're from the vendors.
I won't tolerate.
So at the moment, my Heinrich's agility is +5, so I'll actually get 5 MP per hit of the Roxor, or just from any crit. Oh, it needs to crit though.
Glory be to the current of the motive force. May its dulcet light shine in our nospheric coronas. May its vitality nourish our augments. May its purity wash over our imperative. An irrefutable certainty.
Omissile, Arcane Key, Immortal Reason. Yeah, no worries. Ugh, stupid 2 AP. Bep.
None shall stand in my way.
These fucking guys.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Ooh, they're going first. Okay. Not bad.
Regret this.
Ow. Oh no, whatever shall I do?
Commands, I act.
Other than...
Deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor indicated. Doubt is for the weak.
Wait, why'd she get MP there? What's she got equipped? Warmonger boots! I didn't know... It gave me MP. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, cool. How am I going to angle this? I just shoot one then the other, I guess.
Already done.
So that's going to be 10 temporary wounds. That's going to be 20 temporary wounds.
If I may, me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
suit.
That's one dead
Nothing
tech
I
piece.
can't do.
Yeah, we just... Shotguns essentially just allowed me to one-turn this encounter, by the way.
Anything else? What is this foreboding? But of course.
Get me a target. For the throne, your reckoning is due.
Nice. Oh, wait, is there... Oh! It's 2 tech piece alive. I was not paying attention.
I need a foothold. Let's see to it.
Any way I can line up that shot to hit them both. I would have one-turned it if I was just paying... Oh, I'll use grenade. Fuck it. Eat ass. I love the ragdoll. Let's remember to give back my guys their grenades. When the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, that attack does not spend all of their MP. I swear I'd used my MP and then I got it back. I'm going to have to pay more attention to that. No, the temp HP comes from the gloves. So at the end of the wearer's turn, they gain temporary wounds equal to the amount of collision damage inflicted by the wearer this turn. So, all of your knockbacks in your shotgun build that up. So you can build up quite a shit ton, actually. I'm using the Arbitrator to abuse it, yes. And Blast Wave. Let's quickly run back to the ship because I picked up a bloody injury. Yeah, I'm going to have to pay a little bit more attention to that as well. But see, there's lots of items designed that just work with Shotgunner. Because, like, you just keep being mobile and doing stuff. Like, the heavy breach boots in Act 4 is a big endgame buff. Because you get plus 4 MP every time you shoot your shotgun. Actually, yeah, if you can check, please. Temp HP, there is a cap. It's only meant to be one source, but I think that the shotguns, they kind of bug that out because it's the end of the round, so it all counts as one source. So as long as you do knockback damage, it builds it all up. You can use that on A-Blood as well and get a lot of temp HP.
Victory awaits.
Yeah, until you go to like Kiva Gamma to get the 10 ballistic score, 25% crit damage gloves, they're actually really good on your shotgun guy, making him basically tanky. Like, you have an early game version of Allfire when people are like, well, his high HP pool makes his soldier a tank. And I was like, well, that's the same, and he's got a shield. Also, shield and shotgun was the way Arbitrator was intended to be played by the developers. It's just not the way that I normally do it. I do double shotgun. But I do use... Yeah. Okay, you got 5 MP back after the first shot with Argenta. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, they buffed these guys so they don't now heal the other tech priests. Oh cool, got the 10 armor. Yeah, double shotty is so nice.
A new challenge for me.
The whispers told me a secret.
How we split up? Up, too slow. Cool. So the shotgun guys are split up. Ooh, but that means Argenta's going to be having to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. I should have done this before I came into this section. Pascal, announce my arrival. If only this was voice acted. Fellowship of Solomon wasn't a good idea. There is one ability that benefits from it. Oh, Argenta's ended up over here with Pascal. Okay, well, Heinrichs can clear most of this. Oh, Idra's going first, you say?
On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay. Okay, charge staff. Yeah. What? What? Oh, I took Corpus Conversion by mistake on Idra. Oops. Oops. That was meant to be the heals give temporary HP. I took the wrong ability. That explains why they all died. Well then. I will need to fix Idra's build later. Who's going to be introduced to PFA? Yeah, Pascal.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Alright, so I'm going to be losing most of my MP, yeah? Unless, so I've got 2 MP. Okay. Now I have no MP. I still have no MP.
I'll do it.
Don't know what happened last time then.
Doubt is for the one who can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nope, shit.
I won't go down easy.
I'm not accustomed to being
Make
ordered
Heinrichs do
around.
things.
I won't object to it.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Everyone, step aside.
Ooh, good damage. 68 and 13. So, yes. Oh, he killed that guy.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
Can I fall back now?
Okay. Big boy's turn.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Already you didn't stand a chance. Suits my purposes.
And temporary HP, 39 to 54. So that's 15 he gained there.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The old Messiah knows all. Comprehends all.
Look, killed his own guy. Idra, well, she can heal herself.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Ah, that will heal him. No demons. 70 damage. Oof. Oh, well. If everyone else is dead, that would do a lot of damage. We could shoot this cultist all the way at the back to make sure he doesn't turn into a spawn.
What must be appeased.
Argento.
Rejoice in battle!
It's going to be safer to use the shotgun because of the ally there.
I will bathe this battlefield
It's just...
in righteous
The shotguns are just so much better to use early game. 78 HP on Heinrichs. Yeah, dude. you not buffed Heinrichs before? Look at my man go. Like, people are like, oh, I don't know how to build Heinrichs. Well, let me show you. Cassia.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the
Alright,
serfs?
let's have Heinrichs just charge up.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
And then on his turn, he's going to have the extra movement. So if I go here and charge, can I actually get to you? I can get next to you. Screw it.
But of course.
Not bad damage. In this fight, 2 cultists turn into spawns in turn 2. Yeah, dude, it is RNG hell. What was there?
Nothing I can't do.
It was a dream. Oh, what does it think it has a good shot on? I mean, you're the sniper, Pascal. Oh! Picking off those cultists early is actually very helpful. Oh! Was that Chaos Spawn? I swear I saw Chaos Spawn. Yeah, we got a Chaos Spawn. That's extra EXP, baby. That's what we like to see.
They will discern the future on the battlefield. Be gone.
Yeah, you have to pick off the cultists so they don't become Chaos Spawn.
Curse you, miscreant.
Like, you have to make a point of killing them.
Guided by faith. Strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Bah! Oof! And 83 damage there.
I won't object to it.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally, your reckoning is due. Alas, no.
We can't reach the last guy. Boo.
Let's see to it.
But on his actual
I
turn.
will go down easy.
Alright, can we reach the spawn? Yes, we can. Let's go fuck it
But
up.
of course, Lord Captain.
Nice damage.
For the throne's glory.
Let's see how they respond to this. All too easy.
Woof. He did 8 damage. I'd be insulted too.
Cover me.
The last electro piece, I probably should be working towards him.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
18% chance, that's
I'll do it.
not the one.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, RNG is, sometimes it's just not in your favour.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Naturally. Be gone.
Eat an ass, Chaos Spawn.
I need a foothold.
Oh, then it's just
Focus,
Heinrich's turn?
Focus. I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due.
I'm gonna go hit the hay. Yeah, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Hello, kitty. You want attention as well. Big Aurora. Ah, agility bonus, damage, converts. We back. Alright, let's go bully
I
Aurora
won't
then.
tolerate weakness.
Oh, thanks for the great guys in the stream. Oh no, thank you, dude, and thank you very much for the donation. Don't worry, anything that gets donated is going to be only spent on buying Dark Heresy. I will buy the shit out of that, and I will make guides to Dark Heresy just as I did for this.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
But, yeah, no, I'd say check out the Owlcat Discord. It can be a mixed bag. There are some characters that can be a little bit painful to deal with, that's damn sure. I have got in trouble getting into arguments myself in there, but overall, people are great, though. Like... Oh, my first donation. That's nice.
None shall stand
Sorry,
in my
XP
way.
situation like. Not weird. Right, let's pop back to the ship. We can speak to Abel and get some more XP from him. Is it worth our new game for the class? Yes, it's good. It's good. It's good. You can just watch any of my last couple of fights with the shotgun. It's good.
There is one more thing. I would like it all.
Nice, another 50 XP. Looks like we're going to hit that 16. Ah yes, Heinrichs and...
I did. Like many. When I arrived on picture...
on the dark side, didn't do the same as Owlcat and give pets to
angry psychers who can't
I
control
thought
their
the Mastiff
abilities and have just lost
did
their
come of
homes
it.
and their families. Once.
Yeah, no, technically you wouldn't be funding me, you'd be funding more build guides for Dark Heresy. every penny will go to getting more future engagement. To be fair, the devs actually sent me a thank you message for being so involved with the testing, because like I said, I spent about 200 hours testing, and I bugged the shit out of them. Yeah, you get Mastiff and Darktide, but where is my Battle Eagle? Ah, I see. More pets. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, so EXP 656 to go. Okay. Did we talk to Sewerback? Yeah. Now, we probably won't bring Argenta for the Triumph, just because we'll need to be able to actually get to whatchamacallit, the sniper, and Cabela can just do it really well. Is it true here that you unlock Overseer if you're just Psyker? Arbitrator and Psyker have access to it from the Origin, as well as Officer and Operatives. So there are two ways to unlock it, Origin or Archetype. Cool, got the profit factor. So we need to do that. We have other business because we need to buy stuff. So we're going to get Stabilizer's Braces, which is going to be pretty good. We're going to get the armor. Yep. So then Ablard. Let's compare armors. Which is better? I think the casting chestplate. Yeah, you get slightly more armor, but you get more deflection on this one. So we'll go with that. What do we want to give here? So this 150 armor if the wearer has no cover. Slightly better anyway. Then Ablard. Yep. And I swear there was something else. Not the... So yeah, Blade Dance Overseer side can be a thing. But I do have to warn you, the Raven probably won't give much to your Blade Dancer, nor will the Eagle or the other one. What about Companion? Would you say he's worth keeping? Although I'm tempted not to, because most likely Gal's party. Oh, Solomon! Yeah, Solomon's really cool. Today was my first time hearing the voice actor, and I think the voice actor is very good. Yes. Alright, let's go buy the other things. Yeah, we're going to go fight Aurora. Aurora. Oh, that's the point. I have not been checking if my partner has messaged me at all today. But I've not seen anything, so I'm assuming we're all good. Velocity reactive shield. Now, we can pop this shield onto you. And because the shield takes up 2 slots, this is why I saved the Ripper auto pistol. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit fun. Let's get rid of arc rifle. Let's get rid of sniper rifles. Let's get rid of these. This. No, I'll keep that. I like that. Actually, we can give the power pick to Ablard. I don't think it's applying both effects. I really wish Shield didn't take both sides. The Shield Master talent fixes that. It's just an early game balancing thing. Oh, punch into where is ranged attacks? I need to borrow that. You can have that, just have nothing else to give you. We are going to try this on Aurora. Might not do anything, but we're going to try. Alright, so back to the bunker we go. Yep, this is the party that we have for it. That's just... Heinrichs is also a very good option here. But I want Cabela, because Cabela could jump up to the sniper. So let's talk to Solomon. Arbiter Bryce. I'm ready for my triumph. And what's our EXP situation looking like? 650.
Victory awaits.
I'm petting the cat again. She keeps not deciding where she wants to be. And you just see her little ears slowly sticking up. She's very loyal. And I don't mean to me. She's very loyal to this chair. She's sitting on me because I'm in her spot, which is the chair. So she's like the Sheldon of cats, and she has to sit on me because of it. Funny enough, if you let average citizens join, you have less people in the battle, which is fun. Oh, I can talk to these enforcers, maybe? Ah,
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Cat pet is good. Yeah, cat pet's good pet. Drive me closer. I wish to hit him with my sword. Owlcat actually made memes and shorts of the stuff like that on their YouTube channel, which is quite funny. I forgot to fix Idra's build. No. Now my question, as someone who always loved Psyker, but Arbitrator plus Pet plus Shield is too cool, what the heck do I do? Whichever, you get companions that do both. So, the Arbitrator, if you haven't played it, I do recommend. The Vigilant is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Damn Drukari coming into my backyard and stealing my son. How do you build a space wall to keep the Drukari out? They're eating our cats and dogs. Damn, that's a lot of cats. I just got the 2. Until they start bringing back friends.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Surrender to the dark powers!
And now we have our little shield. Alright, let's see what happens. Ooh, me first.
My tactics are flawless. Opposing me.
Fantastic.
Was your biggest mistake.
Ooh. Ooh.
Suits my purposes. Not a stand a chance.
He's gonna get so much temporary health. Oh, yeah. Let's see. How much temporary health did he just gain? Oh! He went from 39 to 87. See what I mean about these gloves? Pretty good. Pretty good. Leader of the cultists.
A dance of blades and shadows. Let your soul be purged. The daggers will see it done, as honor ordains. Trust me, death is a blessing. As honor ordains.
Pascal, your job is to orchestrate. So first, actually, you can kill one person to give our allies some boosts. Interrupt.
Can do.
That'll do. Cassia, you can
I am a navigator, not
you,
a servitor.
but as far as I'm aware, you're not going to be able to really. Oh my
Step
god, the cat's
aside.
going crazy.
The navigator is coming.
Indeed. Reduced to dust. It will be done.
Oh,
My place is at the fore.
don't want to run into that.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
So what we will do, I have a sneaky plan. Should we really not get both of them? That's annoying.
I will do my duty.
My way. Chaos guides me.
So you have to get them inside that to get the riposte. And the reason we have the soldiers is we kept the soldiers for the discussion. Alright, now it's time for the roguest of traders to go get blasted.
I shall not fear.
Actually,
Nothing of value has been lost. Nothing I can't do.
huh,
Not my
I can
specialty.
even use the block.
Not a problem for me.
Let's have a look at his... See, it's gone down because of we didn't get as much knockback this time.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed. An offering of blood. Trust me, I am your blade and shield. As the tenants demand, the The other side
That's
awaits.
annoying. I don't really want to touch that.
Fail. Killing brings me no pleasure. The shadows will see it done. Death is a blessing. Trust me.
Yeah, I started soldier.
As honor ordains.
Blade dancer is just
As
something
the
else.
tenets killing brings me no pleasure. I shall not fail. The death is a blessing. I cannot serve you in this way. As honor ordains, death comes in silence. Trust me, killing brings me no pleasure. I will not die in dishonor, as the tenets demand.
Damn, I picked up a trauma. That is the one problem with doing that. Oh, there's two cultists down there. I wasn't paying attention. Ah,
Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
he didn't die. Yeah, she carries all by herself though. That is what she does.
Battlefields are always
Oh,
drowned
when's
in
the last of
scarlet.
me? Oh, you're all the way over there. I could give her a turn, but she's just going to be hopping around with nothing.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
I'll have to take on my next playthrough. Yes, she's good.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I can remove that one injury though. Unfortunately, traumas do hurt her. Other blade dancers have builds and setups that traumas make them better. But that is the one downside to her.
Yes.
Oh, didn't mean to use it on me. Where's Cabela? There we go.
The glow of emergency beacons in the darkness is more.
Eyes of mercy.
The monsters demand.
Who's going first? They are.
I serve the ruinous death to non-believers.
A dance of blades and shadows. I shall not fail. Trust me, the other side awaits. The shadows will see it. As on a killing brings me no pleasure, as the tenets demand.
Crush the feeble.
Chaos Spawn, Chaos Spawn. I saw the hints of next DLC's next season pass. Yeah, it's to do with trades and stuff. It looks cool as shit. No, I'm looking forward to that.
I shall let your soul be purged.
So yeah, Necron DLC, welcome DLC.
Out of my way.
Get dodged. Get dodged, chump.
Was that you? Or will do. On it.
Oops. I sorry?
Anything else?
Hooray, corpus conversion bug. Oh, no. Yeah, it's still a thing. No.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Pascal, your job, as always, press the button.
At your beck and call.
Okay, wind time.
Already done.
Air? Oh, did I position you wrong? Nope.
Suits my stand and shot. Nothing I can't do.
Hmm? Air? Oh, I see. Yes.
Suits my hurting me was your biggest mistake.
So much temp HP gained.
The other side
You'll go.
awaits.
Got these two spawns are coming.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh, two of them transformed down there. Okay.
What is this foreboding? But of course. Will do.
Let's go.
Forward.
Oh no, we'll end up just stripping all of those stacks off that. We don't want to do that. We do, however, want to try to snipe this guy.
The Ultimate knows all, comprehends all. Running by Eric override.
Follow my lead.
Some good damage.
Indeed.
Not as much on the shield, but we can set up a parry
At
riposte.
your beck and call.
Already done. All too easy. Suits my purposes. Nothing of value has been lost. Suits my nowhere to hide.
It's a lot of damage, you see. Dang. I really wonder if they're planning on it like Necron enemies. Oh, dude, I hope. Yiralit is as unimpressive. Almost nothing changed for her. Like, she got absolutely nothing. Wait, can I see anything to... Oh, no.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. The shadows will see it done.
Oh, actually, I can see. See.
No.
But you're not going to let me jump. Interesting.
As honor ordains.
Such as the wheel of chaos as it does fuck all.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
High momentum.
All nothing I can't do. Suits trusting me was your biggest mistake.
In the name of House Orcellion, I shall prevail.
Nowhere to hide. Already done. Nothing I can't do. Never waver in the face of adversity. All too easy. Nothing I can't do. Chaos guides me.
Okay, let's snipe
Anything
Mr.
else?
Guided by Chaos. Oh, there's two of them.
Request approved. Successfully terminated.
Who's alive? You, Chaos Spawn, and the cultist there, okay. So, that, no. Let's send a blood
Tactically sound, of course.
to finish
It
him.
will be done. Reduced to dust.
Very nice, just run up 75 power damage. Yep. That'll do, a blood.
Already done. Another clean strike.
Right, Kibella can now finish this guy. Oh! Wait, that wasn't the guy I was meaning to kill.
As
Oops.
the tenets demand.
Oh
I
shit.
shall not fail. Trust me. As on killing brings me
Oh,
no
they're dead
pleasure.
Instant retribution, baby! Thump, bang! Yes! Who needs a vanguard? I am the vanguard.
What advice do you seek?
So, it looks like they've got rid of the telepath staff. Is what I can see here. So, yeah, no more telepath staff cheese to beat
Whatever you
Aurora.
wish.
Get nerfed. Oh, what's my EXP like? 226. I hope I have enough. Actually, there's one item of loot down there. Let's make sure that's not anything. Oh, it's a chest. No. But yeah, they've definitely removed the telepath stuff. It's now just a regular old psycho stuff. +5 to...
None shall stand in
Yep,
my
no
way.
half helping Aurora turn 1 and then watching him insta-die when he gets backlashed. Funny enough, a really big YouTuber of like 500,000 subs once come to my channel because I did an Aurora guide. He was like, it seems like a lot of work, I just use telepath stuff. I was like, you ain't now! Is this going to be enough to hit 16, or we going to need a little bit more? Yes!
Starport will distress the hallowed machine spirits of the Voidcraft, rendering them deaf to all litanies of
What do we call the cybermassive?
must be handled with caution.
I'm gonna call him. Yeah, it's an old friend of mine that I used to play with Dark Souls, and yes, Overseer Cyber Rebound. I'm sorry, you're just better like this. Yep.
With all due respect to your faith, her name. If we find a working shuttle, we will worry about restoring the machine spirit's equilibrium once we're back on board our ship.
I wonder if they snuck anything up here? No. Oh yes, for those of you that you're about to see a new fight.
Take a knee.
They have changed this encounter. There's now a shit ton of rebels. This is a good boy. Abelard. Oh, she calls her Cyber Raven Vesper. That's cute. So they named their pets.
If I may, isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Not a problem for me. Forge ahead. Nothing of value has been lost.
Yeah, the screamer happens. It's scripted, I think.
I bring mercy and retribution. My blade whispers your name. Trust me. As the tenants come, the other side awaits. Final web. As honor ordains, death is a blessing. I shilling brings me no pleasure. The shadows will see it done, as honor ordains. Trust me, death is a blessing.
Brace yourself.
Let's see, we are going to need to heal her. Ooh, I can't reach. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Will the bear well?
Here they come. Yeah, I'm playing it unfair, of course. Damn. None of my pals reach. Oh no. Ah. Oh. Yeah, baby. We'll buffer from afar.
But of course.
Yes, Cyber Raven! Oh, I thought Cabela was in trouble. But yeah, I only play unfair. There's no reason I would never play on any other difficulty. Let's go, Glato. Let's go. That's the new advanced heavy stubber. It was red, but they changed the model to not be red, and I don't like it.
It will be done. Indeed. I will do my duty.
All too easy. Nothing I can't do. Already done. Nothing I can't do. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. All too easy.
Go far back.
Let's get
Ha! Shot some boots.
Running by Derek override. My vow is to serve. Running by Derek override.
Another scar for my collection.
Arbitrator story. No, these allies don't join you for Aurora.
I have read tomes of military.
They're just here for now.
If I may. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Victor will take care of this one.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yep, nice little pal to drop their armor.
The flex is inescapable.
So when he attacks someone, Glato will then attack them. That's how the apprehend ability works, and he's just sending them to apprehend them. But I'm swearing he's using more AP than he had. Oh, what? Kibella got sniped. Oh, she's gonna be dead weight for the next encounter. How much damage did he just one-shot her. Oh, you motherfucker. It's that Raging Woe buff. It's a massive base damage buff. It's something new they added. Son of a bitch. Where? Oh, there's the Red Bull Agitator. This is the unit you have to kill. Fucker. 46.
Anything else?
Well, Cabela's about to be a whole lot of useless for the final fight.
Oh, right.
Can't get both. Well, what I could do, move to
My
here.
place is at the floor.
I'll knock you back.
It will be done.
I guess I won't knock you back. Fuck. Well, we'll taunt you two.
At your beck and call.
We need to do something about this fucker.
My tactics are flawless.
Oh, you were meant to attack you. Weird.
Nothing I can't do.
Cool. That buffs my shotgun damage.
Suits my nothing of value has been lost. Nothing I can't do. Already.
Nice.
I am fear incarnate. You didn't stand a chance. All two shall survive.
Shotguns are so good. Can we really not get any line of sight on this fucker?
Advancing.
That was more than I could have hoped for, really.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. The Arbitrator's first class Closing Soldier. What about class Z? There's no new tier 1s, it's just the Overseer tier 2. Unfortunately, Cabela is going to be dead weight in this next fight because she is fucked. Damn. And we don't have any way to remove traumas. No. That lucky sniper shot. Yeah, okay, so the Agitator Rebel thing, that's a new mechanic where they get huge base damage increases. Gain 6 temporary wounds whenever they block an attack. So, do I want to get temporary wounds on a potential block? Or do I want to keep the 1 deflection? I mean, it's a good Vanguard shield, but I'm not going to really use it on these guys. Oh, you also got a Hotshot Las pistol in that fight. That's a really good pistol. Pistol build's viable.
It's about time.
Use Cabela's bait Aurora. Oh, the one problem about pets is you are grouped up so much, Aurora might very well just decide to bloody... I'm going to try this on Aurora. So I'll make a save beforehand just to see if it works. But yeah, he might just decide to burst you down. That's the one problem here. So yes, they don't join you because they're going to stay... Actually, I wonder if you talk to them. Can they heal you? Solomon? Oh, damn. I was hoping that they would have added a way that these guys can heal your trauma. Oh, fuck. Could have healed your traumas. Shame. So by the way, there is a chance that you can block Aurora's kick. And if you do, then obviously that's really good. Alright, so we need to move people about before this fight. So yeah, if Ablard blocks Aurora's kick, it's hilarious because he doesn't get knocked down. And yeah, like I said, I'm saving because I want to test those gloves. If they don't work, I can reload and do the fight properly if it goes wrong. Remind me, if you go full chaos, you still fight Aurora? Yes. Did you see Hydra's jaw? Yeah, we'll have to see if it'll be possible. Right, so you're going to go first, and I just want to test to see if Cassia can do her thing. Oh, she's just out in the open. I was hoping she'd be in cover. Worst case, I'm going to throw you there as bait. Oh, damn. Idra is not where I want her to be. put him there. I'm hoping he'll burst fire this. Oh, no, where Camilla is now, she'll definitely get burst fired. Hack them. Alright, let's find out. Do the cuffs work on Aurora? I don't know. Ah, I don't think they work on him. They knew what I was planning. Oh, actually, I should have gone to A-Blood so I could have had A-Blood charge in. I didn't think that through.
If I may,
I might still be able to recover this.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
So if I charge A-Blood here, and then have him attack Aurora.
Indeed.
Now he can't be forcibly moved. We pop that so Aurora attacks us, and then we're going to try and use the shield block. And if he kicks Cassia, well.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Well, he could technically run that way. Let's find out what happens. Yes! A-Blood, you fucking shared! Oh!
If this is my death, may my
That
blood
sniper
be a worthy
fucked me up.
sacrifice. Death comes in silence, as the tenets demand.
That's annoying.
As trust out, the other side awaits.
That's very annoying. That sniper shot messed up my main plan. Alright, but Idra. Sniper's already gone, which is annoying. Missed. Ah, but I can heal. Okay, but nope, this is too far. Buck. Vegetables.
Quiet, whispers.
We're gonna
It's
move the
my
raven up.
toy, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Alright, first thing we do is fulminating shot, which yeah, fulminating shot reduces his dodge and his parry.
Cannot be.
Accidentally hit Cassia, but okay. Send the dog in. So now when I shoot him, the dog will obviously react. If I move here, I can shoot Aurora and not hit allies. Okay, so now the dog is going to be the target of Aurora. Pascal, we really want to hit you. But we're also going to lower the dodge on Aurora quite extensively. But we do want to try and hit that sniper. Nothing. Right, but then it is A-Blood's turn. So A-Blood is going to use his attack to lower Aurora's stuff. He's then going to endure and then set up higher block parry on Aurora. Cassia. Oh, I'm getting a phone call, but I cannot take it right now. Right, Cassia. She's not going to move because otherwise she'll get fucked up.
If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I wonder if I can hit Castigation on Aurora.
Isn't this a job for the
Nice.
serfs?
I did. His stats are being absolutely fucking annihilated. But now, because of that, I can move. Hopefully, he'll choose to shoot her.
I am to witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Get blocked, bitch! Aurora can't do fuck all to Ablard.
I am your blade and
Nope.
shield. Do you think my body was suffering? I cannot fail.
She might just get sniped. Let's move her up a little bit. Alright, we hit him. Alright, we're actually going to move the Raven here to get it ready to do some buffs. Alright.
Nothing I can't do.
Actually, this time we're going to shoot. And just in case Aurora decides to attack us, we're going to set up a block as well. Tried snipe. Nice. More damage to Aurora. Ablard's turn. We're again going to increase damage to Aurora. Going to do that, and then we're going to increase our block chance. At this point, we might as well just take extra attacks. Cover efficiency and dodge reduction.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yep. And then
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
cool. Building up some damage.
Nothing I can't do.
Damage and overpen there. Oh, you hit the dog? You kicked by dog?
To death. And you chose this one? Trust me.
Okay, we're getting closer. I might just jump here so he can't snipe her.
You cannot trick death. It will claim me one day.
Alright. So. One thing I can do. Buff everyone.
Will do.
Then. Nice.
And a bit. But of course.
Okay, now this some bitch.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do.
Binary override. I venerate you, machine spirit. Momentum.
Ablard's gonna go in on this.
Indeed. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Man. Revenge attack.
It will be done. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Save the ships, baby! Yeah.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Yeah, shield's pretty good. And Pascal, you can finally have your plasma gun. Good times, good times, good times. Yeah, the fight's pretty good. Yeah, I could have sent the Raven over to heal, but the AP cost. But yeah, we saved the ships. So yeah. Yeah, Cabela could use some like throwing knives. Do you know that would actually be a good use of knives if they gave them a throwing ability? Maybe that's a buff knife's gonna have to make them viable or usable in this meta. You know, that's a fantastic suggestion. I might send that to the devs. That's really good, actually. It's really good. Yeah, Aurora can't do anything to Abard anymore. Like, nothing. Nice. Easy turn 1 for Aurora now that you're 16. Yeah, the cuffs didn't seem to work on Aurora by the looks of it, but the shield and the shield gloves, I was able to block the knockback kick. So yeah, get done. I'm going a mixture of dogmatic and iconoclast. Boom. Yeah, all the debuffs there was because of everything my party had on him. So yeah, they just beat him down. I don't know about Shotgun Shield Warrior Arbiter, but you just saw me use Soldier Shotgun Shield Arbiter and it was damn good. I'm generating a shit ton of temporary wounds. I'm blocking and counter-attacking attacks with the shotgun. So I'm having a great time. Like, a Chaos Spawn hit me and I killed it. The Twitch Drop gloves, yeah, those were the Twitch Drop gloves, which gave him another plus 15. So he had a 20 on the shield, 15 with the stance, so that's 35, and then he could build another 15 on top of that, so up to 50% block chance. Yeah, pay to win, or watch to win, I guess. Yeah, Aurora's not looking so tough now.
Flagship made its way out of the doomed star system.
But yeah, I think that's going to be a good place to stop the stream as well, because we've been going on nearly 4 hours. Finished Act 1, and you got to see some of the ridiculous setups and strategies that I'm going to be showing off in all my videos. So yeah, it works. It works. There are strategies. If you're Blade Dancer, you can one-turn Aurora, or if you're a officer, you can also one-turn Aurora. That's basically, if you give Finest Hour to Cassia, she can basically one-shot Aurora by just spamming Held in My Gaze, but you need someone to give her Finest Hour. Yep, Yep, the A-Blood video's up, by the way. So if you want to see how to trivialize Aurora as hard as I just did, go watch my A-Blood video, because it will show you how to basically have Aurora give you no damage, can't knock you back, and yeah. Before you go to the ship as well, you got to remember to put people into their positions. Otherwise, you have no one on these crew positions when you start. Who's got the highest, I guess? A-Blood does for now. And you can quickly throw in a bit of scrap there. But yep, no, thank you all for stopping by. I'm gonna save that there. But yeah, if you want to go watch the A-Blood video, it's up now. And yeah, you'll see how to trivialize Aurora just as hard as I did with this absolute chat of a man with his lovely shield, his bonker stickers, and yeah, his armor slowly being stacked up. But thanks all, and I will see you all soon. Bye.